streaming on YouTube, not Twitch, Scott, yeah?
Yeah.
Noise.
Hey, Pale.
Panda's live.
Yes, Queen.
Nice.
And fingers crossed today, we'll actually be able to have a stream where everybody can hear everyone else in the streams.
Oh, yeah.
Got your chat open now, guys.
Welcome to Nazareth.
Welcome to Nazareth. Welcome to Nazareth, bitch.
Sweet. Yeah, that came up. Ooh, looking beautiful as always. Right.
Thank you.
No. Yeah. No problem. No problem, dude.
Oh, thanks.
Just missing here.
I could actually just have my normal video music in the background at like really low volume on a link.
Totally could, dude.
Yeah, I could. I just suddenly thought, oh, I could do that. I'm not going to, but I could.
I think I'm ready to go. Are you ready to go? Are you live, Scott? No?
I am indeed live.
Yes, Queen.
Oh, you're live as well. Okay. Well, I might as well go live then.
Oh, I thought you were live.
No. I'm live. We're live.
I thought
Let's
you were
go.
live.
We're live. Okay. Stream's looking good.
Delving
We're
deeper
up.
into darkness. Overlord 3,
Hell
Episode
yeah.
8, live discussion.
Let's go. Let's go.
I'm getting the chat so
Good lord, I'm getting all these notifications.
Ooh. Super Saiyan God Angel is first. Congratulations, you get a medal, sir.
What did they win? Alphanan
And-
123, Hashimoto, Anthony, Silverstone 98. Hi everybody! And to answer the first question, I feel is definitely the first question I need to address. No, these streams are not going to be every week. We don't have schedules, unfortunately, that can lend itself to weekly streams. Otherwise, I would totally do weekly streams, weekly podcasts. I will so be up for that when I have a schedule that I can actually have the same days off every week.
Yes.
I myself am going to do it every week. But that's
Are you?
because I have no life. As you know.
Well, I wish I could do them every week, but like Scott said, it's time can be a bit of a problem. But yes, welcome everybody to the stream. There's a shit ton of you just jumped on, so welcome one and all. I'm not going to even attempt to shout out all your names, but you're all here, which is awesome. So thank you.
Your chat's saying you're quiet.
I'm quiet.
Uh-huh.
Oh, for the love of God.
I thought you were going to say me then. I was like, well, I haven't changed anything. What?
I see the problem.
We've
There
got
we
D.
go.
D is very quiet. D say quiet.
Hey, I'm not
D, we
quiet
can
anymore,
hardly
damn
hear
it.
ya.
Hey, Chris Anderson, welcome to the stream.
I mistake the desktop sound for my microphone sound. God damn it, why can't I ever get this right first time? But I am back. Welcome one and all to the stream. The Overlord stream.
Yeah.
This is gonna be a fun one.
And Chris Anderson says, in case you're wondering, Archer's little sisters were sold into slavery by their parents and died from overworking.
Yeah,
So,
apparently the next day. Apparently the next day.
There's your nice happy thought for this stream.
Yeah, that's actually the video I was working on currently. Delving
nice.
deeper into that topic. But that probably won't be released till maybe later tonight or tomorrow. We'll see.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
Apparently we're quiet now.
DeeBeeGeek!
Oh, for the love of God!
Fix your value.
Whilst DeeBeeGeek is trying to sort out his technical issues, I have just
Sorry,
dropped
Sorry.
DeeBeeGeek a like over on his stream, so don't forget everybody here on the 2 YouTube streams to smash the like buttons for both me and DeeBeeGeek.
Yeah, dude. Do it. Smash a like everywhere and show support for Panda as well.
Smash
She's live
that
on Twitch.
imaginary like button on Twitch.
Yeah.
Just smash it.
Do it.
Hit like somewhere else and pretend it's mine. Just damn. There we go.
Yes, this episode
Smash.
was dark,
Thank you,
Eduardo.
Yeah.
It was hilarious, says Hashimoto. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I was laughing my ass off as well.
Yes, as was I. But
I
like
was,
if you look in the background of it all, it's actually quite grim.
I was predicting all of the awful stuff that was gonna happen, and I need to say this now. I really wanted, and it's really bad. You know when her two sisters are looking through the window?
Yeah.
And they're like, I want to be in Big Sister's bed, or whatever it was. I really wanted Shaltia to like throw her body and it like splat the window. And for the
Oh my god.
whole rest of my reaction, everyone was going splat.
Oh, that would have been I must admit, I did wonder if something like that was going to happen, but you know, that would have been a waste of a corpse, Panda.
It would have been. It would have been. Splat them like buttons. If you know.
Yeah,
Her
guys,
body
splat the
parts
like
and
button.
organs.
Throw your cadavers at the like button.
Yeah, splat that like button, dudes, everywhere.
Next episode starts Volume 9, my favorite arc. Fair enough.
I feel
Isn't
like
it not Volume 8? It's Volume 8, isn't it? Volume 7 is what we're finished, I think. But it was in the light novels, I think. I'm nearly sure it was.
Stop trying to sound like you've read the light novels.
No, I'm not,
I like
I'm
what you're
not
trying to
guys.
do. I like how you're trying to appease to the light novel fans, but we all know you haven't read them.
No, haven't even touched them.
Someone just brought up a good point that I didn't actually pick up on, and I'm wondering if you did as well. Because the only reason I picked up on it was because someone said that Entoma actually uses her voice.
Yep.
And then someone said, I wonder if they'll do something to their sisters with that voice, but we already know that they're going to get sold on to Thingy, so...
Yeah,
I don't touch on that afterwards.
I knew it was her voice.
Yeah, I didn't pick on that straight away. I was wondering.
I gathered that because I briefly went over to your reaction, because obviously yours was out a couple hours ago, and I was reading the comments, and the first comment I read was, did you not notice that it was her voice? And I was like, you must not have noticed that then.
No, I didn't at first, and then they started talking about the body parts and stuff, and I was like, oh, wait a minute.
Eduardo, we will get to the ending of this episode, don't you worry. And yes,
oh, yes.
At no point, though, have I ever thought that Aura and Mare are neutral characters. Aura has always given me an evil vibe.
But Mare is so sweet. Like, I don't think she wanted to. Dark General Scale says, am I the only one who can agree Cocytus is the only Floor Guardian with a heart? Because after the ending, Aura and Mare are definitely off my neutral characters list. They're evil outright.
Yeah, that's the comment that I was just reading. He's put it in all three of our chats.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, it's in my chat
think
as well.
Sebas and... I think Sebas, but he's not a Guardian, is he? He's the leader of the Pleiades.
Well,
Yeah,
he was.
he's
not
he's
currently.
not a guardian. Yeah.
Ozai,
He's-
as you're now in my stream, what was your comment on my video about? This is as fast as I've ever uploaded a reaction to Overlord. Literally, the first comment from Ozai was, it's about damn time. It's like, it only came out today!
It's okay. People just are impatient to see your content, dude.
It's always what happens, because I used to, when I do my reactions, I do Attack on Titan first, and then I go over to Overlord, because it takes some time for people to come over, and it means they don't miss it. And the amount of times I'll be watching Attack on Titan, people will come and be like, oh wait, it's not Overlord yet, and they'll leave.
Also, Chris says to DeeBeeGeek that Volume 8 was the first 5 episodes from the season. Stephen McKenzie says, I was hoping y'all would do this again. Well, we're doing it again this week at the very least.
Yes, we are. Okay, so we have currently 105 people watching. Whoa, welcome everyone.
Oh, nice.
Welcome one and all to the stream.
I got Emperor Doom.
And I've got 15. Welcome, guys.
Same here, I've got 15.
Everybody watching my stream, open another tab, open 2 streams. Do it.
Yes.
So you can comment and interact with all.
I'm sorry to say already. I'm sorry I keep calling Mare a her. I am aware it's a guy. It's because the person who created it liked to swap the looks round.
Yeah, he liked the whole gender swap thing. It was really, really perverted.
Uta Inori, I'm assuming you understand English, but I don't read Japanese, so I have no clue what you said to me, but welcome to the stream, dude.
Yeah. Same for Rus Mihai. I don't speak that language either, but thank you for commenting.
Yes. Thank you for taking part.
Yes.
Pale says I'd want to be Shaltier's sex slave, to be honest. Apparently
Oh,
in
yeah.
the
No.
light novels, she wasn't killed, she was made into Shaltier's slave. Apparently, that's what I heard during my stream. I don't know whether that's 100%.
It is 100% because before I went online, I actually read a section of it, and that section I read.
Oh my god.
Shadow Dragon.
Yeah.
We were actually talking about that before you turned up. We were literally talking about the fact that they got sold as slaves.
We'll talk deeper into that after, but we're going to talk about the episode as a whole first.
I actually said that in my video, or maybe I had to cut that out for YouTube. I can't remember, but it's definitely in my uncut reaction. I picked up on the fact that she had her voice. Google says good morning. Good morning, Google.
Good morning, Google. Welcome to the stream, Google.
Oh, sorry. No, he translated the Japanese. Sorry. So Uta said good morning to us, and he's just now commented that it's good morning.
Oh, okay. That makes sense.
Eduardo,
Oh,
it's Pale Luna over in Panda's chat who would like to be Sheltier's sex slave. I personally wouldn't because of what her true form looks like, but you know, Albedo, maybe.
Oh, hey, I saw her first, bro.
No, you didn't.
Yeah, I did.
Alright, so you know the start of the episode where Ainz is obviously going to battle and they're like, we should probably talk out of this.
Oh yeah.
When they're like, your friend said that we could, and he's like, oh really? Yeah. It's like, it was too much for me. And then when they were like, well, we've got Mom on, and he's like, ha, lol.
Do you know, I was so freaking confused by that whole sequence because I couldn't work out at first why he was even listening to them. Like, he genuinely sounded like he was listening to them. I was starting to wonder if that even was Ainz, and then obviously halfway through it clicked that he thought they were talking about another guild member, and I was like, oh, this is going to end badly when he realizes that you're actually lying. And then he just explodes in that angry rant of energy, and I was like, yes, can we have more of this, please?
It was when
so
it was like,
cool.
They said Ainz instead of Momon, and he was like, yeah, no.
Yeah, as soon as they said Ainz, I just literally looked at the camera and went, they're dead.
Yeah, same here. I was like, oh no.
Also, everybody is telling me that we haven't seen Albedo's true form, and apparently her lower half is supposedly goat-like.
Oh, sexy.
Well, that means the top.
Do that to me.
That means
Don't
the top
you dare
half
do
is
that
still
to me.
good.
Don't tell me lies.
That's lies. I shall not believe it.
I was gonna say he's DeeBeeGeek won't be able to look at his Albedo statue the same again.
No, don't do it to me. She's so precious.
You
Just looking
know
at her there. She's still there.
that part where they're obviously battling. I freaking love when he takes off his ring and she just starts throwing up at the amount of power he has.
Oh,
that's
that
one
was
of my favorite
so
scenes of the
good.
episode. It's like, wow, what a way to show it in the anime. It's like he's so powerful it made her sick physically.
Yeah.
And then she was
That's
just
so cool.
like, even though they sort of helped her, she was still just like, we're dead. We are literally dead.
Yeah.
There is nothing we could do against that.
Just run, please.
She literally gave
peg
up
it.
all hope. It was so cool. The power is just immense.
It was much like when he was like, oh yeah, I'll grant her a mercy. Sheltier. Make it quick. And I was like, yep, that's her life ended. Doesn't matter how much longer we see of her in this episode. There's no way she's getting out of this alive.
I know, yeah.
Hackroot02 said I was expecting Ainz to transform into Momon. I really wanted him to, like, because obviously they weren't getting away. When they brought up Momon, I really, really, really wanted him to turn into him.
I so thought,
and I don't know why he didn't, because it almost seemed like he was going to and then stopped himself.
Yeah, I was just going to say, it genuinely does look like he's going to do it. He starts to say it, and then he's like, no, I'm not going to tell you that.
Yeah. I thought so too. I thought maybe he would have, but I don't know. Like I actually genuinely thought that he spared some of them, but apparently they're all dead now.
You just got a donation chat, DeeBeeGeek.
Yeah, just about to check it here now.
Aww.
The Butler of
$10.
Steel.
Your reviews are the highlight of my day. Oh, thanks to Dave Dinosaur. Oh, yeah. Thanks, dude. Appreciate that, bro.
Dave Dinosaur.
Ted Dinosaur, yeah.
Actually think about it and remarks that in the light novel.
Someone in DeeBeeGeek's chat, Panda, has just said that girl in voice chat is way into girl on girl action. Just saying. Yes, yes, she is.
Hey, listen, don't judge me.
Don't judge me.
Hey.
How did half the people watching forget they were underground the whole time? I didn't forget. I don't know.
No, I knew as well that they were underground. Like when she was flying away, I was like where's she gonna go?
Yeah, like I said that. I was like, well, I don't know where she's going to go. Rus Mihai, welcome to the stream. But the only thing I got of that was DeeBeeGeek. I don't know what language that is. I'm sorry.
Have any of you seen that film Cabin in the Woods?
Yeah.
You know that part where Channing Tatum's character's on the motorbike and he rides off and he like full on goes into the wall and just falls.
Wait, is this the same movie that I'm thinking of? Did you say Channing Tatum?
Yes.
He's not in Cabin in the Woods. I don't know what film you're talking about, Panda. It ain't
that. That's what I thought. I was like, is this a sequel I may not have seen?
Bear with me. Maybe it wasn't Channing Tatum, but there was someone in... Is it Cabin in the Woods?
Cabin in the Woods is a horror movie, you know that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
About the disease.
No.
Virus in the water. No.
What's the weird one that has all of the... It's like almost like a parody, and it's got all these different ways to die, and they almost like choose their way to die. Oh my god.
No idea, Panda.
Final Destination? No.
They don't choose their ways to die.
No, yeah, that's what I thought.
What film am I thinking of?
Absolutely no idea.
Welcome to the What Film is Panda Thinking of segment of the podcast.
Cabin in the Woods is the correct movie, they're saying.
Okay.
Wait, basically the guy who, it might just not be Channing Tatum, the guy who rides his motorbike into a wall and it falls into like this pit and it's because there's like an invisible wall. Oh, Chris Hemsworth. That's who I'm thinking of.
Wait, what?
I was gonna say Chris Hemsworth is not Channing Tatum, but
I know,
but I just
like
both
handsome men.
I just like to share. Someone said that the language is Japanese, which is what I thought. So I thought I'd put it into Google Translate, and I'm 99% confident that this is not what he's written. But Google Translate thinks that he's written, "Good morning, Mr. Inoras. However, here is the time of ox 3 times. I put the rice of DeeBeeGeek's broadcast here. Thank you for giving me DeeBeeGeek's rice. I enjoy DeeBeeGeek's rice, but I don't know how much good it's going to be to me." If anyone knows what he actually put, a real translation would be great.
I want DeeBeeGeek rice.
Anyway.
But you know what I mean? That part where he like rides off, hits the wall, and just falls down. I was expecting that when she flew away. She does eventually get to the wall, but I was expecting her to like fly into it. Why do I have an obsession with her like splatting against walls?
I don't know. I just said she hasn't unlocked that area yet.
Yeah. In Assassin's Creed, when you're just running against it.
Yeah. And then you desynchronize.
Desynchronizing.
What do you mean? Why are we talking about this really, Anubis? What are we talking about?
Well, we're talking about Overlord, dude. Basically, when Arch was trying to escape the 6th floor when she realized she wasn't actually outside.
I was actually waiting for a much bigger reaction to her hitting the wall. Like I thought it was going to be more like a comical boing off the side, and she'd be like, "What the hell?"
Yeah.
Pale,
no, she just bumped into it.
Pale said, "Isn't the theme across the series that he's just losing his humanity, given the fact that he saved Khan Village in the beginning?" Yeah, to be fair, he might just be... But then, as an evil... Like, you'd think as an evil person, then he would, like, reveal himself. You know?
No,
I don't know. It just seems that this season he's really kind of lost touch of his humanity. I think.
Yeah.
Well,
Because
it's-
he's very rarely jumping back to his original human persona.
Yeah,
Oh,
that's
yeah.
true. You don't hear the other voice that much now.
No.
I think the theme song for the first series, like if you hear the translated lyrics, is the theme of the whole show. Like Pale said, it's not just that he's losing his humanity, but he's becoming the character he created. He's not Momonga. He is literally becoming Lord Ainz.
Lord
When you take
Ainz.
RP too seriously.
Yes. Yeah, he's Max. Somebody said, who is the most twisted character in Overlord?
Who is the what?
Most
The most
twisted
twisted?
character.
Oh, I already know. That weird smile lady that gives me the creeps.
Solution.
Solution.
Solution. I wouldn't say twisted.
No,
She
I don't think she's
ate
twisted either.
Shiro-
I just think that's her
Shiro's baby.
general nature.
Yeah, but that's,
yeah.
she's so like. She's,
Yeah, but see, to her that's normal. It wouldn't necessarily make her twisted.
Anubis
That's-
says that he thinks the most twisted character is easy. It's the princess.
Oh,
Yeah.
the yandere.
Yes.
Definitely.
her or
Even
the
though
girl
she
with
hasn't
the-
done anything
Yeah.
crazy
Particularly
yet, but
twisted
you just
yet.
know.
Either
Yeah.
her or the girl who has one of the Pleiadiuses who has the cat ear head, like hat thing. What's her name?
Oh.
Red hair, two braids.
Oh, Lupus Regina. no.
She was
The
like
maid.
she was a friend to the She was a friend to the people in the village, and then she's like, "Ha, I can't wait to see them die." And it's like, "Whoa, Queen! Oh my god!"
Quote unquote friend, yeah.
Yeah.
So-
And then
Psy-
she
was-
talks about squashing them like insects.
Exactly.
Psychotic Gamer just said, just to put it out there, Demiurge has a human farm where they skin humans alive and then they resurrect them to skin them again. So, I think he's trying to say Demiurge is the most twisted.
That's
Yeah.
nothing.
Demiurge got Arch's skin though, didn't he?
Yeah,
Yeah, he did actually.
Mm,
Does that mean
yeah,
he can
that
res her from the skin, or is it not like Deadpool?
I don't think it's like Deadpool.
Yeah. Don't think so.
Also, thank you to the 2 Japanese speakers who are now translating their stuff via Google Translate, because you're doing a much better job than when I tried. Overlord has 2 stories, web novels and the book version. In the web novel, Arch is alive. Do you know? I did not know. Thank you for sharing.
Yes, I actually heard about that. Somebody said it in my comments as well. Yeah, she actually survives in the web novels. It's weird that there's web novels and light novels, and then there's the anime, and then there's like a manga as well.
Yeah, exactly.
Ainz, I don't know how to pronounce your name, I'm sorry, said it's actually implied that she, I'm assuming the queen, killed all female slaves Climb saved from the brothel.
Oh. Weird.
Somebody
said,
there is a reason for that. A reason for what? Sorry.
I am awesome86 says they use the skins from Magic Scrolls.
Mm.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah, the scrolls in the scrolls that they use, you know, the ones that with all the spells is made
Yeah,
from
yeah.
the, it's made from the
Skin.
sheep, as they so helpfully refer
Yes.
to them as.
The sheep.
It's kind of not human of Ainz, but it is kind of good that he isn't wasting anything of like the dead bodies.
Yeah.
Like he's not just like chucking them away. Like he's putting them to. Well, I mean, there's the ones who are being tortured like by tapeworms and.
Yeah.
But at least he put them two together. That was a nice thing of him.
Anubis,
You know?
If you want to see it like that.
we definitely discussed that
they're
earlier.
Together forever now. Like,
They can
you
be
know,
together forever.
That's
For-
what's happening. They can both be eaten by tapeworms the rest of their forever lives. You know, it's all good. It's all good.
It's all good.
Beautiful.
Proganster says Demiurge's happy farm.
So, what did you like after the, you know, they had the fight? How did you enjoy the actual interaction between Ainz and the workers?
I honestly, I just thought it was hilarious. I mean, it just really shows that how he compares to people like them. Like he's just an otherworldly being, and he's aware of that.
A literal god.
The
Yeah.
thing I found, there were 2 things. The first is I still don't understand why he was wearing the XP gain collar. But the second thing is, they really tried to make you care about these other characters that Ainz was clearly going to decimate. And they gave us a whole episode that was pretty much from their point of view. And I said in my reaction afterwards, like, I don't care at all. Like, I know they tried to make us care, and they tried to make us care about the relationship between, you know, the elf and the guy. But I was just like, no, I don't care. Like, they either needed to give way more development to those characters if they wanted to have the same kind of reaction as when the Darkness Guild was killed in the first season. Or just don't bother giving them an episode, because they're just going to die in the next one anyway. It just seemed really odd to me.
Yeah, like, the thing was, with them is I never let myself get any attachment to them, because I knew very clearly as soon as they were trying to push for that sympathy kind of thing, I was like, I ain't falling for that. They're gonna die. I pretty much, as soon as I was introduced to them as like a group, I was like, they're dead. They're literally dead. I'm not gonna let myself get attached.
Yeah, but you see, you learn from your mistakes with the show.
Yeah, exactly.
And the thing that I did, like after obviously them getting killed, the first lot, that was really upsetting. But not only that, and the way they did the lizard men, I would have been really upset if they'd have died. Like, I completely like fell for them. Like, I absolutely love them as a group.
Yeah, so did I. I like that mini arc.
Yeah, exactly. A lot of people didn't, and I was really upset about that.
So, someone has actually answered this question in my chat, but Ozai actually told me in my video that although he is a level 100, in terms of warrior abilities, he's only between level 30 and 40. So he's trying to see if in this world he can level up above that, hence why he was wearing the EXP collar.
I was just told in my chat that he wanted to see if he could reach level 101.
Yeah, someone else said it's to see if he can go beyond. Plus Ultra?
Yes.
Somebody else said, I don't know. Oh, no. Yes, no. I don't know why he wore the collar, but it was pretty hot. And I think
it's for XP.
Panda will agree with you, I think, there.
Thank you for the follow. Yeah, I've been told by a lot of my lovely viewers that the collars that they were wearing are to gain extra XP and stuff like that.
Yeah.
Points, essentially.
Oh yeah, I knew that's what the collars were for. But like I said in my video, I wasn't sure why he was trying to level up past max level, but like everybody has just told us it's because he wants to see if you can go beyond max level.
But like, who is he gonna use as a means of getting the XP that he can get? I mean, I'm sure the workers gave him little to nothing.
Yeah, I thought that as well. Like, he'd have to, like, if he'd been wearing that collar when he killed Shaltir, you'd think that would have been the best thing to give him XP. And if he didn't get loads of XP from killing Shaltir, I can't see that killing the regular people in the world are gonna do much.
That's true. But then he did say that he doesn't think he's the only chosen one out there. So maybe he is looking for people that are, you know, good enough to actually give him a good challenge. Like,
yeah. See, I agree with what Psychotic Gamer just said. He was like, his experiment was kind of successful as Hamaske was able to get some warrior abilities. I know I wasn't actually implying he should have worn the collar. I'm just saying when he killed Shaltir, he should have gotten a load of experience. So you'd think killing Shaltir would be a big chunk of XP, but like DeeBeeGeek said, the workers would have been like nothing on his XP bar.
Anubis says they also make the wielder weaker, so maybe it's a way to test their real strength, like it was actually like dampening them down a little bit. Someone has said that Sebas's true form is apparently a dragon of some kind, and they said that I'm pretty sure the dragon is Sebas. I'm assuming they mean the one that Mare and riding potentially.
I don't think
that's Sebas.
I don't think that's Sebas, no. Because Sebas is a dragonoid, not a dragon. I'm not saying he doesn't have a dragon form, because I think people have told me that as well, but I can't see them riding Sebas into battle. I just don't see that.
Sebas is dragonborn.
Ozai said...
It's a mini theory.
Ozai said, you guys haven't seen Ainz's last super tier spell. Not yet. Mwahahaha.
He does not need it yet, because like he's doing the equivalent of like flicking them on the forehead and killing them instantly.
Yeah, but see, I even said that in my reaction. Like, we still haven't seen Ainz's true power yet. which is kind of scary in a way because he's already come across as this supreme godly being, but we haven't really seen his full potential yet. So, like, are we ever going to see that?
Dark General Scale mentioned something, and it just reminded me. This was my favorite part of the episode. I don't know about you guys. About anyone burst into laughter when Cocytus pulled Sheltier back when she was peeping on topless Ainz.
Yep.
I did.
Yeah.
I did.
Just check our reactions, dude. I think we all burst out laughing at that point.
Yeah, it was so funny. All you can hear is.
Well, the thing is, though, I have like one complaint about this episode.
Oh, thank you, Chris Anderson. It's nice to get props for knowing my Overlord lore.
Yeah.
Apparently, so you know how he tells them all to plug their ears?
Yeah.
He then tells them to unplug their ears, and they do. What was the point in plugging your ears if you can still hear? Like, he didn't even raise his voice. He didn't do the, okay, it's fine now.
Maybe he spoke to them through the cool player feature, like he does in the first season.
They should have shown that, because that was a mistake.
Proganster says Playboy Ainz' robe. Yeah. Walking out like Hugh Hefner. With Albedo.
That, like,
so good.
Someone said he looked like Hugh Hefner, and I was like, oh my god.
Yeah, totally. Actually, I was not expecting the robe.
No, I wasn't expecting the robe either.
I was expecting a full suit of armor. I was like, wait a second, he's coming out in his freaking night gear.
I have a feeling I think it's just so he has nothing on, like he is just himself.
Yeah, he looked pretty badass though, you have to admit.
Silverstone asks all three of us, are we still or are we planning to watch the Overlord spin-off, the Playlaid series?
I really want to, but it's
yeah, I started watching them again.
And I don't want to like pirate it. Like, it's not on Crunchyroll, and I don't want to pirate it. I'm like, I don't know how to get about watching it without buying it. And I am broke, so it's not going to happen anytime soon.
I think they're on the Kadokawa YouTube channel, but I think they're in Japanese.
That's the thing, is it's on YouTube, and I don't want to...
But if you click the captions, I think possibly it might be already subtitled. I don't know, you'd have to check that.
I know, but I feel bad, like, I don't know.
Another donation from Dave to Dinosaur. He probably didn't want the Guardians to hear him have any regret in inviting workers to the tomb.
Maybe.
Oh, maybe. Who knows?
Ozai said that's basically the only way to watch it. Aww.
Damn.
I'm guessing, Psychotic Gamer, that when you say private, you mean something else. But yeah, I might watch the series at some point. I think I did go and find them at the same time I found the One Punch Man OVAs, but that was about the same time that the copyright people started having issues with me just existing on YouTube, so I didn't bother. But I will go and check them out. There were only 2 episodes when I looked, but there seem to be more now, so yeah, I'll probably watch them.
Yeah, there's some for all 3 seasons.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I think they release an episode after they release an episode of Overlord.
I've got Anto says the strength of Mare is unreal, and I believe earlier on said that Mare and Aura could literally defeat the Empire on their own. Dark General Scale says, did you know it was not Ainz' idea to send the workers to Nazarick, but Fluda's? I can't pronounce it. He wants to gain favour with Ainz to be his apprentice.
And then somebody right underneath that says, dude, spoiler, it hasn't been said yet.
Damn it!
They haven't put that in my chat.
Dear.
Oh, wait.
Oh, you spoilers, you.
Damn it, that was me thinking it's extra stuff. I get confused because I imagine that would have been revealed earlier because of it being like a past, like to send them. Anubis said it will not be said probably.
John Martain, the voice in Toma Tuk was actually Arch's voice, the girl that was scared to death by Sheltier.
Scared to death, but feels no pain. What was with that mad lick though? Like, come on.
Yeah, that was pretty.
That
funny.
was weird, but very Sheltier.
Very Shelter. Yeah, sure, Shelter is like totally weird.
Still don't know
My
what
most
Touch of
recent
Undeath
thumbnail.
does. Mm.
I
Very.
imagine it literally turns them into an undead fighter, like it kills them and reses them in one go.
What counts as a spoiler and what counts as not a spoiler? Basically, if you're going to post information from the light novels that are beyond the episodes that the anime is at, I call that a spoiler. However, I am pretty much used to knowing stuff from the light novels in advance. I'm also pretty good at erasing them from my mind by the time I watch the next Overlord. There's only been a couple of things, really, that I've read, and I'm, like, genuinely annoyed. The one that I was really annoyed about was when I first started watching Overlord, and I did go on a bit of a rant about it when it happened, but everybody, for the first 4 episodes, kept telling me, oh, his name's not Momonga, it's Ainz. Like, really irritably, and got really annoyed at me for not calling him Ainz. And I'm like, I rewatched the first episode 3 times to try and see at what point his name is Ainz. And it isn't until the 4th fucking episode that he actually says, I'm going to change my name from Momonga to Ainz. And I remember going on a massive rant in my video saying, all of you people, leave. I was like, I have had the last 3 videos worth of comments, all complaining that I've got his name wrong, and the anime has not actually told me that yet. You can't moan at me for stuff I don't know.
No, the first 3 episodes, you're actually technically right. His name is Momonga.
Yes.
Yeah, I called him. I think I didn't have anyone mad about it, but I think I had the opposite thing. Whereas after he was introduced as Ainz, I kept calling him Momon.
Momon, yeah.
Because for me, Ainz, whatever, it's hard for me to say. For some reason, I get it wrong every time. So I'd like to say Momon.
Yeah.
Momon, the Adamantian warrior.
Someone said, Shelter is basically a walking ball of fetish because of her creator.
Yeah.
Yeah, the creators are totally messed up in this. Just horny teenagers.
Well, except for Touch Me, who has the creepiest name, but is actually the nicest dude.
Yeah, it's really weird.
He's a great guy. Lord Touch Me.
Oh,
Lord
okay, I was
touch
like...
me.
Geki says the simple solution is to just call him Big Bone Daddy to be safe.
Yeah, that's what everybody's calling him in my chats as well. In my comments. Big Bone Daddy.
To be fair, when he came out, when he took off that robe, he pretty much was. He pretty much was.
Ask Shelter.
I don't know why, but all that's making me think of is the Overlord Abridged by Team Daiguren.
So good.
I'm sure that is something that they. I'm sure that is something that they say in that.
I'm nearly
Abridged.
sure it is. Yeah, yeah.
I know Touch Me was supposed to be a taunt, but I see it the other way and it makes... Oh, man.
Oh, that's interesting. Steve McKenzie just said some of the spoilers are misunderstandings due to the way the season's been done, as a lot of it is out of order from the novels. The workers invading the tomb is from Volume 7, but the side story that they've done from Khan Village was actually from Volume 8.
Yeah, apparently also the meeting with Fluda actually had happened. It was just pretty much all of it was cut from the anime, except for like a little bit.
Yes, Eduardo,
Yeah.
I did know that. And thank you to everyone who's just explained what Touch of Undeath is.
Oh, what is it?
It's a natural skill that Ainz has with 5 levels of status debuff, the 5th being instant death, but he has it turned off because of friendly fire, because he could too easily kill an ally by mistake. The longer he touches someone, the stronger the effect of that skill gets.
Jeez. You know when he said send him to the, what was it, the large holes or something?
Yeah. I have no idea what he was
that?
talking about.
Yeah.
And then he was
wondering.
like, they need more nest, they need like more room for the nest, and I was like, wait, is something gonna lay eggs in them?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm sure the light novels tell you exactly what's happening. But...
Apparently they're gonna be infested and like eaten by tapeworms for like eternity. Apparently, also the guy who he said he wanted to experiment with, the royal,
Oh yeah.
the preacher guy. Apparently he's also, it's gonna be for eternity. The same with the guy who got with the neuronist with the kidney stone thing. I think anyone who goes into the torture parts, they are kept alive and they are just
Tortured.
reused. Like, it's quite like what Ainz said, that death is actually like the best thing you could give someone in Nazarick.
Yeah.
Like, otherwise, you're not gonna. You're just gonna live eternal pain. Which is why I'm so annoyed. The guy who hurts his elf girls just gone out of it.
Yeah, he pretty much just died. Like, yeah, he got the best.
I mean, they could always revive him.
Where's him? I want him to be on the humans farm with the skin thing.
Oh, hey, Seance, welcome to the stream.
Hey, Seance, what's happening, my dude?
I'll make myself a nice jacket out of it, you know? Be nice and warm in the winter.
Andre, have I read the comments in my review? Yeah, I have. They don't seem that dark to me. There's one comment about the fact that the twins were sold, but we pretty much already knew that. Everybody else is just annoyed about the bits I cut, and it's like, I can't help that.
Yeah, it's the same here, dude. Like, people are like, oh, why did you cut so much? I'm like, copyright.
Yeah, just literally just show them, just go, the anime panda, like, she's lost it.
Well, I would if your channel still existed.
She's a victim.
Down. No, that's the whole thing. You just open up YouTube and it's like, no results found. That's the thing. That's what you show.
Oh, okay. So the holes are the roach pits, DeeBeeGeek, and then and then like they said, the roaches are gonna turn them into nests to repopulate and then be constantly healed so they won't die, like Panda said.
But at least they'll be together forever.
So
you know, you've got to look on the side. Thank you for the follow.
Cian says, great to see another Overlord discussion. Love the previous one. Thanks, bro.
Were you in the previous one, Seance, or did you watch it afterwards? I think you watched it afterwards. Darn you, copyright, says Xander Khan. I agree, dude. Yeah. Like,
copyright's a pain. And it's worse now. It's way worse.
I don't say this very often, so this is my, like, one time I'm going to say this in the stream. But anyone who is able to and wants to watch the episodes uncut, all of them are available over on my Patreon uncut, and they always get posted before the YouTube. And as a couple of people who joined it recently found out, and I am going to do like a big update video on it, because I know I need to kind of address what's happening with my channel, but there's actually more anime over on Patreon than there is on YouTube. Mob Psycho 100 is over there, practically complete, which will be coming to YouTube, and Irregular at Magic High is also on my Patreon, which will never be coming to YouTube. But yeah, there's a lot happening on Patreon that will be coming to YouTube in the future.
Yeah, same with my Patreon as well. There's a lot of stuff there that can't even make its way onto YouTube because
I know. It's so frustrating. You start doing something thinking, this is going to be my next series. So I do like maybe 3 episodes, upload the first one, boom, copyright. I'm like, great. Well, now what? I've already posted like 4 episodes. Oh well, I might as well finish it on Patreon then.
Exactly.
Just Josh and Ya ask, what was your opinion on the ending scene?
Oh, the ending scene.
The ending scene was so epic.
The ending scene was almost better than the episode.
Yeah. I mean, first of all, a fucking dragon to make their entrance in, which was like, what? And Aura showing up, and what was the sister's name? Mare. Like, they're gonna shine now and show exactly what they're doing.
No,
like,
damn it.
She always looks so sad though when she's like attacking. Like she's like, oh, I don't like her little face.
He panda, he.
Hey, you're the one who just said or a sister.
Oh, okay. Well,
feel the burn, DeeBeeGeek.
Damn it!
The whole point. Yeah, there we go. Sister, Mare's a guy. No, brother's the net. Yes. Fill the chat with that.
I've always just say the twins.
The twins.
The Dark Elves.
The Dark Elves.
He always looks so sad when he uses his magic.
Yeah, but I have a feeling that he is probably more twisted than her.
Yeah, I agree. I think
so. I think so.
Oh, I just got my first super chat donation from Seance. Thank you for the $10, Seance.
Oh, shout out to Seance, super supporter on both our channels.
But
oh my god, the names of people in Nazareth. I don't even want to attempt to pronounce some of the stuff that's in my chat, man.
Yeah, some of the names are just like even some of the
Chihuahua.
I always, if someone's got a difficult name, I always just say like, "Hey, do you like? Is there something you want to be called?" Because otherwise, I just get really confused.
Whoa.
Oh man, like
Volume 8 starts next week, and it's going to be epic. I can't wait, bro.
You know the king? I don't. Is he a king?
What, the emperor?
By the way, Yeah. Well, emperor then. he just like we haven't really seen much of him, but how smug he is when they like destroyed it, just to see him like shocked was just amazing.
Another donation by King Cold. Oh, welcome, King Cold. I
Aww.
won't fight any of them, as my forekind told me never to fight gods. I lesson and taught my son, and one you should learn. Okay, speaking in character, I see. Very, very awesome stuff.
A lesson that you did teach your son, but he ignored you.
Yeah, totally. Soul Player also asks, hey, DB, did you know that anime skipped a scene where they actually talked about Rubido, which is Albedo's younger sister, which is the strongest in all of Nazarick? Yeah, I'm aware of that. But I didn't know that they actually skipped the scene talking about Rubido. It's like they're intentionally just not going to mention her at all in the anime.
They might not want to... They, like, you know how manga and anime can differ? Like, it might just be something they don't actually want to pursue in the anime, maybe? Or it just might not be something... Or maybe they want it to be a big shock when they do eventually introduce the character.
My chat just said Mare is actually surprisingly strong, and then somebody else said, just remember that Mare broke the leg of the woman from the criminal organization and then dragged her out of the house by her hair.
Ah, see? Ah, yeah, I knew I got the twistedness from somewhere.
Wait, sorry, I missed what... Who pulled them out by the hair again?
Mare. Mare, if you remember, broke into the
Was it
house
her
of that...
who did it? Oh,
Him!
Who did it? Sorry.
Him!
Sorry.
Yeah, and she was so like...
Him, DeeBeeGeek!
Him! She! Or he! God damn it! I'm leaving this thing.
Oh, if there's nothing else anyone's going to remember from this stream, it's that Mare is a guy.
Goddamn traps.
It's annoying because I know it's a guy.
Oh, I love the fact that you took off your headphones because you were so lost in DeeBeeGeek.
Yeah, I was attempting to leave.
Ben confirmed what someone said earlier, saying Ainz wants to get warrior level and skill and see if he can get to level 101.
Oh,
which
nice.
Would be interesting, because I guess if there's a cap on a game, would there be a cap on real life? You know, like he can almost go beyond the game now.
The trap is working. It bloody is.
First of all, I want to say a huge shout out to all 180 people watching right now. That's crazy.
And
welcome everyone and all.
Thank you to the 43 people who were watching my stream. This is the most people we've ever had in a Psycho stream. Admittedly, this is only the second one, but we have more people here than we did last week, so that's really cool.
Woo!
Well, hope you like the anime like I did. Oh, you talking about Irregular at Magic High? Dude, I would love to post it on YouTube. Like I said, I did post it on YouTube. It was actually one of the 3 videos that got the channel removed for 4 months. Because, unfortunately, it is Sony Music Entertainment Japan. And as everyone in this conversation knows, they have no chill whatsoever. It was manually identified. It wasn't an automated thing. They flagged Irregular at Magic High, and they flagged Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood, which is why I never carried on with Full Metal Alchemist, which really annoys me, and I don't want to talk about it, but every other reactor on YouTube still has their Full Metal Alchemist series up, never mind 1 episode, but I can't even post the first episode, but we won't go into that. This is an Overlord talk.
Ben says, when you get an expansion, you get a new level cap, and this could be seen as a new world level cap. Lewis says he needs it for stronger spells. Victor says he wants all of Nazarick to level up, which makes more sense. Anto says Rubido is stupidly broken. She could take out most of the organs of her own. Thank you for the follow. And I think that's why they probably won't show her in the anime, or they might gloss over it for now. Apparently Ainz used his full power against Shaltia.
Did he? I mean, I know he was kind of...
I was going to say that my chat and DeeBeeGeek's chat definitely didn't agree when we were talking about power levels earlier.
Yeah.
You know, the funny thing, Mare is a dude, but his voice actor is a woman. Yeah. I know, that doesn't help the confusion. That just makes it worse.
Yeah, it doesn't. Because he sounds like a she anyway.
Marcellino. Hello. Ainz needs an expansion so he can level up higher. Also, Seance asked a question earlier. He said, "Do you guys think that the country is going to get destroyed?" And well, if he doesn't apologize, then yes. I don't think that country stands a hope in hell.
Isn't the the princess, isn't she in like an allegiance with them? Thank you for follow.
I don't think so.
I can't remember if they are or not, but it
No,
might end up.
that the other kingdom is like their enemy. Like they constantly war with each other. That's what the emperor said, that he doesn't need to send his forces against them this year because they knew that the demon, which was actually Demiurge, had rampaged through their city, and he was like, well, that'll probably deplete their forces enough for them to not be a threat to us this year, so we can save ourselves some extra effort.
Maybe Ainz can take over the emperor's country.
Well, Ainz really wants to just take over the world.
Yeah.
The emperor is just another insect in his way.
But if he does go and apologize, is he gonna be allowed to apologize, or is he just gonna be like destroyed instantly?
I don't know.
Ozai, is that an opinion, or are you giving me spoilers? Because if you are, like, come on, dude. You know I don't want that.
That Dork Andy is in the chat. He's my little bro. He says, "Oh shit, it's a podcast. What's Gucci, guys?"
Oh, hey, Dork Andy. You like so many of my tweets, dude. It's nice to see you in the stream.
Aww.
Oh shit! Another donation. King Cold, I am not responsible for what my son did. He chose to serve Beerus, and my son's death at Goku's hands condemned millions to live in poverty, as my people were leaders and without peace. Leaderless and without peace. Jeez. Thanks, dude, for another donation. You don't need to, bro. You can just comment.
Ah, okay, Ozai, no problem. Seant says, make that country great again. Vote for Ainz Al Ghun. I don't think Ainz is planning to run an election campaign.
No. Oh, hey, Alice. Girlfriend's in the chat. What's up?
What do you mean they confirmed it, Ozai? Do you mean like outside of the anime? Because I would definitely count that as a spoiler if it hasn't been revealed inside the anime.
I'm sorry. Tariash says, did Mare use any magic to destroy the ground, or was it his strength? I'm hoping he used magic, because if that's strength, that is, he made like holes, like an earthquake down, just straight down into the ground. If that's strength, they are screwed, and they are all dead. It's crazy. If that was just brute strength, oof.
Okay, so I'm going to ask you guys a question. Maybe I've just completely missed this. But Ozai seems to think that at some point in the anime, it has been said that Princess Rena is actually working with Nazarick. Did I miss that?
No, I've never heard that.
No, I didn't even see a thing, or not even a hint towards something like that.
No.
I don't even think she's aware of Nazarick.
No, I don't either. And he's like, it was confirmed earlier this year, and I'm like, that's why I said, what, do you mean outside of the anime? Because I still would consider that a spoiler. And he's like, no, it's in the anime. And I'm like, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
It was hinted,
oh, hey, May.
Not stated.
Yeah.
Oh, thank you for the follow. Oh, you guys are being so lucky.
And now everybody's telling me that that's a huge spoiler, like, chill.
Well, I don't think she'll ever truly... If it is a spoiler, I don't think she'll ever truly link up with them. She's clearly got her own evil plans.
Oh, yes.
Something was dropped. What's going on, bro?
Of course, that makes perfect bloody sense.
Oh,
Demiurge didn't go after, not Demiurge rather. Shultier didn't go after Climb in season, remember?
Yeah.
That's why. Demiurge told them all not to go after a specific person, but they never actually talked about it or who it was.
Yeah. And
oh my god.
I remember, because I was so confused why Climb. I was like, is he important? That would make sense, because she would say, like, do not let him die.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Okay. Wow. Jeez, they really know how to stop talking about something.
Stupid.
Well, that was a long time ago.
It was, yes.
Like, for me, that was ages ago. So there's no way I was going to remember that, but jeez, that's crazy. Mind blown, bro.
My mind is actually
that
just solved like a massive black hole of mystery to me. Because I was so confused. I was like, what does Momon want with Climb? I never considered it wasn't him who wanted it, it's someone else.
Ozai apologizes. It's okay.
You know the way she smiles. Could she potentially be a sister of Solution?
I doubt it.
I doubt it too.
Because
But that's just a theory. A film.
I mean,
an anime theory.
You know, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it's not as daft as it sounds, because we do know that Ainz sent out lots of his agents into the world, like in the very first season, and they could have easily planted people, and for all we know, she could be a plant. But that is genuinely just a theory. I have nothing to support that. But with this new information, we can now start theorizing, and then probably not get an answer for another 3 series or something daft.
Yeah.
Dav is, I think, judging us. Are you guys really just finding this out?
Yes, because it's not in the anime, Lewis.
Yeah, come on, dude. Just give us some slack, bro.
That hint is there, though. Oh,
hey, Animate Almighty, what's up, dude? What's happening?
Ah, that's actually.
The Hidden Strength says that's why I avoid these stream chats.
Oh man. What?
Okay, so Eduardo, I'm gonna I'm gonna remove that comment because it's taking the spoiler that we were playfully annoyed at Ozai at and just like making it 10 times more of a spoiler, and everybody in my chat's kind of annoyed. But interestingly, it doesn't seem to be in Panda's chat, but is it in DeeBeeGeek's?
I haven't got it in here yet.
No, I don't think so.
Yeah, so, like, I say again, please don't tell us stuff that hasn't happened in the anime yet. Like, I get that you just want to share information, and that's fine, but that, you know, that's going too far. Like, Ozai thought it was something in the anime, and people are definitely conflicted as to whether or not people think that that was an issue, but quite a few people are like, nah, I didn't want to know that.
Well, I missed it, so I'm happy.
Seance says, top 10 Overlord creepiest smiles.
Oh yeah, 100%. Oh my.
Oh yeah. Albedo's got a creepy one. Shelter's got one. And of course.
Is it weird that I kind of like Albedo's, like...
Oh, I love
smile?
Albedo's creepy smile.
Oh yeah, same.
No surprise there. No surprise there.
Mads, thank you very much. I'm glad that you enjoy them. Oh, thank you, Lude Lolly.
Lude Lolly. Yeah. So, yeah.
So, someone has just posted on my Patreon version of the Overlord reaction trying to explain what happened to the sisters, and they've gone about it in a really long-winded way. Like, I obviously wouldn't know this, and I'm just gonna reply back in a minute, like, I hate to break it to you, dude, but, like, 5 different people have told me that in the last hour.
Yeah, it's all over my comments in my reaction video. It's, like, literally every second comment. I'm like, okay, I get it. I know now. I know. Anyway, let's talk about that. It's kind of messed up, isn't it? Actually, no, it is very messed up.
I wonder, well, I was told that they were sucked into slavery and they died of exhaustion the next day. That seems to me more like manual labor than anything else. Oh, someone's challenging you.
Ooh, Saurus PN says, give me a $5 donation. Albedo is mine. Oh, whoa! Wait a second there now, bro. I am so sorry, but she's over there right now as we speak. So she mine, boy. She mine.
Also, I hate to be that guy, DeeBeeGeek, but they've actually given you pounds, not euros.
Oh, right, yeah, pounds. Anyway.
Anto says, the fact that Albedo's a virgin succubus is so funny to me. That did break me a little bit. That did break me. It's so good. It's so good.
All of the creepy smiles are from the female characters. Did you notice that? Yes, I did, Chris, because females are creepy.
I can 100% vouch for that.
Exactly.
Psycho Goal 2018, females are creepy.
Also,
creepy.
that dork Andy, first of all, welcome to the stream, and second of all, he'd like me to tell DeeBeeGeek to text him back, please. Lots of exclamation marks.
Oh, yes, I purposely ignored your message earlier, dude. Sorry.
Is your brother coming to Comic-Con?
No, he's not.
Aww.
Yeah.
Well, hi anyways.
Ozai.
What was I going to say?
Ozai,
now.
it
It's
is
gone.
£5, but it's pounds. The official term is pounds. But yes, it is £5.
Punts. 5 punts.
Demiurge has a pretty creepy smile himself. I don't
No.
agree. I don't think it's that creepy.
I think Demiurge has the same emotion on his face every time we see him.
Yeah, he just has that grin permanently etched onto his face.
He has
Yeah.
my level of expression. The amount of times I get people comment on my stream, they're like, "Are you feeling alright?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm good." And they're like, "You look awful." I'm like, "Thanks." And they're like, "You look really sad." And I'm like, that's just my feelings.
What was I going to say?
What was
Yeah,
name
the
of-
whole sisters thing. What were their names again? Oh god, what was their names again? Really long names. They're
What?
not the two sisters. Ours the sisters.
Oh, I have no
The
idea.
little
I
ones.
remember.
I
just
God,
sent
it's
you-
gone. I had their names in my head, but it's gone.
I just sent you guys an image on Discord. What was her name again? The one that Ainz squeezed to death.
Clementine.
Clementine, that's the one. She has a creepy smile.
Yeah, she does. She's very she would be one of the twisted characters of season 1, I guess.
I didn't say she was twisted. She was very forward about the way she was. Like, it wasn't like she changed or anything.
Yeah, I suppose it was just the way she is
That was
naturally.
just the way she is.
Soros
She also had a very
Saspin
creepy frown.
with a £5 donation. as gone Tam as Twar Lunde Akwenden. I have no idea what you just said, but yeah, cool, bro. Thanks for the donation.
It just sounds like when you and Pale
Let me
speak
see.
Irish to each other.
I wonder if I can translate.
What was I going to say? Yeah, the reason they were sold off was because of the parent. They're such assholes.
Oh yeah, they are. Like if Nazarick does attack the country, I really hope we get to see a shot of them dead.
Yeah, or being tortured.
Yeah.
Because all they cared about was just keeping up appearances, which is so bad.
Yes, we did Mario. Jesus, some of you guys have very interesting names. Mario Mask Mario. Did any of you guys notice Ainz saying he doesn't think he's the only chosen one, alluding to the fact that he might be the only player there? Yes, we were actually talking about that earlier, and that was a very interesting moment.
Yeah, it was.
Someone in my chat says it's a shame that Ainz can't smile. I could have sworn I saw a smile on Ainz's face when, what was it they said? There was a moment in it where you could just see like a smile almost.
You're raking in the super chats tonight.
I know, dude. I'm just Matthew Elwood. Keep your Albedo, man of poor taste. Shaltier's best girl, and Arch gets a fate we can be almost jealous of in the web novel. Not a spoiler anymore.
Shaltier is sex slave.
Oh.
I'm watching you two at the same time. It sounds awful. Mute one of us, dude. Just right click on the tab and mute one of us, or just use YouTube's mute.
Yeah, just mute or unmute, whichever one you want to listen to now and again.
Hey, DeeBeeGeek, look who's in your chat.
Who?
You'll see her.
Oh yeah, I've seen her. I already said hello.
Oh, okay.
Hey Alice, what's happening? Brandon Gray says, I'm not sure, but I think in the intro for the Overlord Season 3, in the carriage with the multiple horses, I think that is a reference to Odin, because Odin has horse with multiple legs.
Okay then.
Interesting. I mean, I don't see why they'd bring that mythology into it, but okay.
Oh.
Why not?
Oh. The sisters' names are Kudrika and Eureka.
Eureka, yeah, something like that, yeah.
I can't do super chat since YouTube doesn't like PayPal. No.
I don't think super chat is available for everyone though.
Oh my god.
Who do you think would make the best diplomat from Nazarick to interact with the outside organization?
Sebas.
Yeah,
Sebas.
It would have to pretty much be Sebas. I don't think
it would have to be.
I don't think anybody else could do it.
If it's like an intimidation one, like a intelligence demigear,
Ah,
someone
yeah,
said
Ken
that,
Kaneki says because the game itself was mythology, it's literally called Yggdrasil. Yeah, that's a good point.
Mariama has a poll for fate in the inn, and people voted for her death. So I imagine it was a vote on whether she'll die or not.
All right.
Another £5 donation, bro. Heard of the Tuathi De and Formorians? No.
Hey,
I
Black
haven't.
Chaos, welcome to the stream. Go and watch the episode, dude. Both of our reactions are up.
And mine.
Yes.
And
Anime
Panda's.
Panda over on Twitch, if you're wondering.
Sorry, the
female
comment
voice
was
is coming from.
specifically to me and DeeBeeGeek. Sorry, Panda.
Hello, darkness, my
My
old
old
friend.
I know Yggdrasil itself is from Norse mythology, Robso98.
I can't lie. I was playing there was a game I was playing. I spoke about it. I can't remember if I mentioned it last week or not, but there was a board game I was playing where you play as Vikings and you need to either like keep your team or send them to Valhalla, and the game takes place in Yggdrasil. Like that's the base, that's the main center part, and it's all about like Ragnarok, like taking over places. And I was just playing it and I was pretending to be like Ainz. I didn't win, but I was treating it like that instead of like Vikings. Because you can summon like these massive like god type creatures, and I was like, well, I know what I'm doing.
To the people in my chat who said, what about Demi? The same reason I don't think sending Albedo would work is they're too stuck in their ways of immediately wanting to kill humans and not like anyone who's not from Nazarick. They would probably start off okay, but without Ainz there to sort of remind them that they have to play nice to be a diplomat by default, then they're probably gonna struggle. Also, Scott Perez says, I'm deployed to Kuwait, so there's no super chat in this country. Thank you very much for tuning in from Kuwait, dude, and I appreciate it. And stay safe,
awesome.
Stay safe out there, dude.
Another donation. Jeez, they're flying in, dudes. What are you doing? $5 donations. Look like the players who didn't quit the game in time was transferred to this world in different time periods during hundreds years in this world. That's interesting. I would shout out your name, but it's in a different language, bro. but thank you, bro. Appreciate it.
Penguin being hugged to death. It's a llama, not a penguin.
Seance says, if they ever made an Overlord game, it would be the next World of Warcraft. I would love for there to be an Overlord game, but I don't know. Anime, especially if you're talking about specifically making an MMO, I think it would just end up being very generic. I mean, I would love it if they did, but oh, Jesus, DeeBeeGeek.
Another goddamn donation.
You mean another two, right?
Yeah, Sourspun with Odishma. No idea what that is, but thanks for the donation. World Forsaker with $10. When Ainz fought Demi in disguise, Evil Eye thought he might have player blood in him, meaning other players have been there before him. Ainz in this world in the future after players have arrived. Okay.
Yeah, well, I pretty much think that the 13 heroes that they always reference of like the legend of that world were other players from something, because that's the thing. Like, it never occurred to me that these people might be from different. They might have ended up in different time periods across this new world. Whereas I was thinking that maybe there are other MMOs that, you know, not just Yggdrasil, but there are other MMOs that have somehow wound up in this world, and other players that Ainz might meet from actually aren't from Yggdrasil at all. They're from a completely different MMO that somehow gets stuck in this other world. But the idea that actually just players who didn't log off in time got stuck in this world, but not necessarily in the same time period, is an interesting theory as well.
Yeah, definitely.
You know how when Ainz was there and they were all talking about how the others abandoned them?
Yeah.
It would be interesting if that was because they were there, they used to be. Not game-wise, like in the past, like they used to be there, and then they either died or they went somewhere and they left. And that's what they mean. Instead of like quitting the game, they really mean they left. Most likely not true, but just a thought,
Maybe.
Maybe, I don't know.
Apparently 13 heroes were normal people equipped with player gear, but then someone said 2 of the 13 heroes were players. No, they left Yggdrasil before the game got switched over, says Ozai.
Apparently I've been told to check my Twitter and to tell DeeBeeGeek to check his.
Hello,
Twitter?
darkness, my old
We are
friend.
checking Twitter. Speaking of Twitter, shameless plug, follow us on Twitter. Links are in description.
What the?
Wait, I'm checking mine now.
Nani?
A gift from me to you.
It's not I would bring it up on the stream, but last time that caused my stream to crash, so I'm not going to try that again. But it's not that good a picture anyway. Like it's small, but it's
Is that
basically
from the novels?
it's Albedo, but she basically is wearing what looks like Shaltia's dressed to me.
Aww. That's kind of
Oh, that
cute.
is cool.
It is cool.
Let me see if I can.
Are you going to try and
show
bring it
that
up
to
on
you
your
guys.
phone?
There it is, guys. I can't really focus it, but you get the gist. Back a bit.
Yeah.
Back a bit.
I know
Yeah.
Yggdrasil is the tree, guys.
That looks like a light novel cover, though.
It does look like a light novel cover.
I don't know if light novels do variants. I imagine they don't, but it would make if like let's say Overlord was a comic book, that would be a cool variant.
Hmm.
The dress she wears in volume 10. It's a spoiler, says someone. So look away.
Do you mind if I talk about Ainz's world, since there's very little influence on the Overlord world? Do you mean the real world, like where he lived and worked in his normal life, in which case, yes. She wears that dress in volume 10. Oh, it is from the light novel.
Yeah, it's a spoiler apparently.
And then,
Okay,
well,
so
Ozai's
that's a
just
bit of a
said,
spoiler then. God damn it!
Ozai's just said it's not a spoiler.
I've had 3 people go, yeah, it's a big spoiler. Why is it not
Everybody
a
that
voice?
just can't help themselves. I know you want to share your lore knowledge with all of us anime onlys, but please spare us the spoilers, please. We are asking you kindly. We appreciate the lore, but any lore that we've already passed in the anime is welcome. But anything after that, please just don't.
We actually had that question last week, Mario Mask, but I'm happy to talk about it again because I don't think we really got a chance to cover it. But what do you guys think happened to Ainz's real body back in the real world?
Did you know there is an actual clip of him jumping into his gear?
Yes.
I've just got to say to you really quick, it's urgent news. That dork Andy says that DeeBeeGeek is a ditcher, worst brother ever.
Oh my god.
Tell that.
Hey, Andy, get off the stream, damn it.
Tell that dork Andy that if he has a Twitch account, that he can go and follow me on Twitch as well, since he clearly has a Twitch account. You shouldn't just be following me on Twitter, dude.
Yeah, Andy. God damn it. If you're gonna be in the stream, at least support everybody on it.
This is all I have, okay, guys? Oh, man.
Oh, Lethus. Don't worry about it, dude. It's mostly just spoiler talk at the moment. But good luck with your programming course. It will still be here when you finish, man. It'll be archived like the last one.
Hell yeah.
He
Keep
may
our
have
streams up.
He may have simply died, disappeared, or be sucked into his machine. I don't think he's sucked in, like, physically. But, yeah, I think he probably just died. Or he's still living his life like normal, and the consciousness of the character that we have been watching is actually not the same person, and it's like a copy of his consciousness that got transported to this other world.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
That would
It's
be
like,
interesting.
It's either like Sword Art Online, where he's going to be in like a coma kind of state. Either he physically died, or he is alive, but his consciousness has just been
Yeah.
like that kind of thing, like a clone copy almost.
Like,
Yeah.
like cyberpunk type stories is like my jam, so those sorts of theories is just what I can come up, you know, me and Panda and DeeBeeGeek as well, I'm sure can just talk about this to the end of days. Especially since I literally just finished watching the Cyberpunk 2077 trailer last night with the 40 minutes of gameplay. So I'm like, yes, creating copies of people's consciousness and memories. Let's talk about that.
It's kind of like that episode of Black Mirror of the new season, where he copies their personalities and puts them into a game.
Yes.
I freaking love that episode.
Yeah, that was the best
so
episode.
good.
I love that episode
He's
too, for so many reasons.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like it's so bizarre, but I could see that happening, and you almost don't know if to like, because they're not them, but they are. It's like that whole like AI thing again, like, hello.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's so fascinating.
The thing is
it really is.
it's because it is their personalities. That means that yes, they're an AI, but they're real. It's the same as there's another Black Mirror episode
They're sentient.
which uses the same technology in a different way. Have you guys seen all of the Black Mirrors?
Oh yeah.
Seen them all,
Oh,
yeah. Every
It's-
single episode. Dude.
It's the one where the guy he makes an AI for the house, but the AI is actually the personality of the person who bought the AI, and they take the chip out of your head and put it in, and they basically just clone your brain, and then they break that woman into basically living the rest of her existence as the automated
bear.
helper for
Yeah.
herself.
Yeah.
And it was
Oh,
like,
you're talking about
what?
You're talking about the cookie.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
thought you were talking about the woman who got. She was in a coma and she got put into a teddy bear.
Oh yeah, that's messed
Like
up.
she originally got put into her husband's head.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
Moved into a teddy bear.
Yeah.
And like it was awful, and she could only communicate with like, "I need a hug," or "I'm happy." Like that made
Yeah.
me so sad. So
that was
sad.
messed up.
Thank you for the follow.
Yeah, that was messed up.
It was
But-
that was one of the episodes that genuinely left me quite sad after.
Like-
I like. It was so awful.
Good
that
night,
guy being
Carmana.
tortured over and over. I've noticed we've kind of gone off on a different topic.
yeah.
I was literally going to say, like, this isn't a Black Mirror stream, but it sounds like we could definitely do a Black Mirror stream at some point. Like, my partner loves Black Mirror, so...
Yeah.
I have a true question though.
Go for it.
Where is Sebastian and Ciare? I need them in my life.
Someone
Well,
just
I-
asked that
I-
question.
I think
Ah.
it's because the last season was so heavily focused on them, they decided just to go elsewhere.
There's a reason, because it's great.
Yeah, it's great. Like, it's good. Don't get me wrong. I like the whole Sebas. Like, the last season was Sebas' season. It was just so epic.
Oh,
I'd have
he
preferred if
became,
we could
like,
have had more Sebas action than just the threat of Sebas might actually do something. Also, to all the
Yeah.
people in my
That's why
stream
I
who've just said
would've-
good night. Good night, guys. Thanks for tuning in.
Yeah.
night.
Good night, everyone that's
It-
leaving. And
it-
hello,
it-
everyone that just...
It is 10 to midnight, so fair enough, guys. Like,
Oh my. Apparently they're on a date. That's what I like to think. I like to think they're on like a style thing.
Sebas
like-
is a little too old for her, though.
Oh hell no.
a little bit. A
Age
little
is
bit. I think
just a
he's
number.
like ancient, isn't he?
Well, he's like
Sebas.
he's lived for centuries, so like.
Yeah, that's what I mean. Like,
But you can't blame her. Like, you know, I'm 19 and I'd go for Sebas.
are you
like-
gushing over Sebas, Panda?
Oh, always. Oh, I need a
Yeah.
body pillow of him. What? Like, oh.
Just
What do you call
yes.
it?
It was Garzef. It really was. It was Garzef. And then that season. Oof.
Oh, and I just gotta say, so last stream, I was asked a question that we all weighed in on, and man, did I underestimate how unpopular my opinion on this was gonna be. So,
What?
for reference, Gazef versus Guts from Berserk.
Oh,
Oh,
not
God.
again.
Jesus Christ,
Not
the
again.
comments I got on
Not
that.
again, bro. Not
Um,
again, bro.
I
Why
just
did
want to
you
say,
mention it?
when
No.
it's only my opinion, and the comments I got on that telling me about stuff that Gazef is going to do in the future in the light novel, I can't judge him from what he's going to do in the future because I haven't seen it yet. So maybe he's going to get way more powerful, so it seems, but he's not that powerful yet. I can only tell you what I can see right now.
Oh,
Yeah,
you started
but
debating
dude,
my
you
chat.
need to like do a video on it after you like read the light novels.
Oh, I will. The funny thing is,
even if we both done a video on it, or even just one of these, it'd be hilarious.
So it's funny because so many people are like, Gazef is ridiculously strong, and then I'm like, and then a load of other people were like, what do you mean he's ridiculously strong? Hammerskay is stronger than Gazef. And I'm like, yeah, that's what I thought. What have I missed? And then
he's a beast.
And then I read some comments, and I was like, ah, that's why. That's why, because you people are doing light novel shit on me again. I don't know what the light novel stuff does.
Yeah, but you've got to remember about our good old friend, Hamster. Like, looks can be deceiving, okay? Like, for all we know, he has, like, the force of a dragon, but he just looks adorable.
Xander Khan, Guts wins hands down. That's what I said, and you would have been surprised at the response I got to that. People were not happy with that opinion.
Loads of people are saying Guts would win in my chat, but let's not start this again.
Yeah, we're not starting. We're not doing a death battle. This ain't a death battle discussion, okay?
Sion
This
said,
is Overlord.
Just noticed we are almost at 2,000 subs. Yes, we are. We are so close to 2,000 subs.
Yay! Celebration! 2,000 sub special!
Well, I'm not there yet.
I hit 1,000 yesterday on Twitch.
Yes, I saw that. Congrats.
Yay! The thousands and thousands.
The thousands. My aim, like my true goal, is to get what I had on YouTube on Twitch. Like, that would be the best.
Yeah, how far did you get on YouTube, Panda?
Nearly 4,000 within 2 months.
Oh, devastating.
And I lost it overnight with 3 manual copyright strikes on Junji collection.
Oh, that really sucks.
I love the fact that you were like 4,000 in 2 months, and I was like, yeah, I don't get that level of growth, guys. I can't compete with the anime panda's looks.
No, you 100% can compare to my looks, dude.
In the anime, Gazef looks like he can barely lift a car. I know, right?
I'll tell you what he looks like. Handsome.
Mario Mask says, sorry if this was asked in the last stream, but do any of you plan to read the light novels? I do. I not only plan to read them, but I plan to review each one as I read them. What I lack, however, well, I don't lack, but I can't justify buying them at the moment. And yes, I know. I know that they are all available online to read, but I would like to physically have them, especially if I'm going to do reviews.
Same.
I think, yeah, mine's pretty much the same. Like, I don't, when it comes to stuff like this, where I enjoy it, I want to support them. I don't want to watch it like pirated or anything. Like, all the anime I watch is on Crunchyroll, and like, I don't want to read them online because it's not supporting them at all. But I do not have the money to afford the light novels. If I did,
yeah, they're quite expensive.
Yeah, they are.
That would be like the first thing I buy. But it's just.
Yeah, it's actually funny that Overlord I really want to read the light novels of, and like I said earlier in the stream, I've watched Mob Psycho 100, and I finished it, by the way, DeeBeeGeek. And yeah,
dude, can't wait to see your reactions, bro.
It's the first anime ever, really, apart from Overlord, that I've actually want to pick up the manga and read more Mob Psycho 100. And I actually really like the animes that can do that. Like, not all of them can. Even some of my favorite animes, I have no interest in reading the manga whatsoever.
Yeah,
but every now and then, you watch an anime and you get so into it, and you're like, yeah, I want to know more, damn it. Where's the books?
Yeah, I know, right?
Even though Junji literally killed my YouTube, like, I freaking loved it. And it's like, you were there, God, massive ass Tomy completion book that's like that thick, of all of her like mini stuff in it. And I wanna read stuff that has like deep lore into it, so like Overlord or Attack on Titan stuff, because there's so much in the novels that you don't get in the anime, or it has to be rushed just because we're in that era where everything has to be quick, otherwise you lose interest, you know.
Russ says,
Jesus, Dad's Organdi is starting a war in the chat, lads.
He is?
He said SAO is greater than Overlord, lol.
Oh my, don't get me started.
Don't bring SAO into this, goddammit.
SAO was good. It was good until it turned into Alfheim Online, and I was like, this isn't what I signed up for.
Yeah, I lost interest after it got to the Elfheim Online.
I
Like,
just want to
completely.
read this comment from Russo a minute. He says, I usually avoid streams like this, but close-knit communities are so cozy, it kind of tickles my fancy. Thank you for stopping in to our close-knit community, Russ.
Yes, much appreciated. Am I the only one hearing Sansa Stark?
What?
Who's Sansa Stark?
Sounds like
Sansa
a
Stark, what, from
Game of Thrones.
Yeah.
What did they say about Sansa?
They
She
didn't.
said, am I the only one hearing Sansa Stark? Do you sound like her, Panda?
Me?
Yeah. Is
I'd
Sansa
love
Stark
to sound like Sansa Stark. Well,
I
I'd
don't
love to
know.
sound more like Daenerys.
Daenerys? I'm totally like out of the loop of Game of Thrones, so.
Daenerys Stormborn of House Targaryen. Yeah,
Rem is greater than Asuna. Enough said. Well, I agree with you there, Cians.
Yes, Overlord is much greater than SAO. You have definitely started something.
Panda Stark.
Yeah, I saw that too.
If anything, Panda Targaryen, I have a lot of rivals. My dragons.
Nora Bravo says she loves all of her reactions, or he loves all of her reactions. Well, I don't know what his gender. I just assumed it there. But yeah, thanks.
How dare
You do sound like her, I swear. Dr. Holiday says. Yeah, it's referring to you, Panda.
Oh, nice. Sweet. I'll take that. Nice.
Take that.
I will put that in my bag of compliments. That is like tiny.
You do that. You do that.
I'm gonna take what I can get, okay? Mother of Dragons, wife of Sebas. That is my new. That's my new Twitter bio.
See, I was afraid someone was going to do this. Someone's just asked Gazef versus Kirito, who wins? I'm right in thinking that Kirito's from Sword Art Online, right?
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
that's correct.
So people in my chat, you should be used to me saying this by now. But as I've never watched Sword Art Online, I have no idea who would win. But...
Well...
I would totally recommend it, but after what it turns into, I wouldn't. But you kind of have to watch the Alfheim Online part to get like the whole thing resolved.
Yeah.
Yeah, it drags on.
I had planned to watch Sword Art Online eventually, but I was more interested in watching No Game No Life first.
Like, good choice, dude.
A lot of people seem to really like that one.
Yeah, No Game No Life is a far better anime than Sword Art Online.
There's literally so many animes that people recommend to me that I could be here all night. Like, I have a Patreon reaction that I'm going to be doing, and if I like it, then I'll post it on YouTube. I can't remember what the anime is called now because it's one I've never heard of. Goku Garash, I think it might be called, or something along those lines. Log Horizon is another one, yes. And there's so many anime that I want to check out, but I also don't want to fall into that trap of like just doing the same styles. Like DeeBeeGeek went into like sport animes, Panda does a lot of comedy animes, so I'm gonna try and cover some, like Konosuba, for example, is the one I know loads of people want me to do, so I'm gonna try and do that one.
Same here, dude.
I'm gonna need to make me some money so I can Patreon you, so I can watch your Konosuba. Oh, they're so good. I'm gonna be cosplaying Megumin for Comic-Con. It's gonna be awesome.
Panda, I mean,
that's awesome.
I'm not gonna dissuade you from from joining my Patreon. Like, by all means, please do, but it will be my intention to put them on YouTube. Obviously, though, they'll be cut. So yeah, if you want the uncut ones, you'll have to come on the Patreon.
I'd want the uncut stuff.
Yeah.
You want all that uncut goodness.
I want all of it. Dark General Scale says Overlord has the best waifus and best badasses. 100% correct. Did you watch Gate yet? Says Wolfington at Psycho Gold.
Did I watch what? Sorry.
Gate.
Oh God, not this again. Oh, okay. Anything that has the word gate in it.
Never mind, Megumin is the best girl. Konosuba is so good.
Anything that has the word gate or Steins in it, I have not seen. And there's apart from the fact that there's like 20 of them, I have no clue what order to watch them in because everyone I ask tells me a different order. Gaku Garashi, that's the name of the anime. Yes, that
Never
one.
heard of it.
Well,
Nor Bravo says you guys are all badasses. Thanks.
Aww,
thank you.
I'm really
Appreciate
trying to think of a Sansa Stark quote that I can say, but I can't think of anything. She doesn't...
I'm off to the little boy's room. I'll be back.
No problem.
Heard it here first. It's the little boy's room.
The only good gate is the gate guardian from Yu-Gi-Oh. Oh!
I I was okay. Earlier on today, I was sat watching the Overlord abridged. No, not Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged, and watching the songs, the parody songs. So
I've
there's
got
one
some
which is
shoes.
the one that's like it's the Yu-Gi-Oh! Rap, and it's against Yugi and Jaden, and then the one that's the Tenacious D crossover. Oh my god, they're so funny. They're so good. And the Duke Devlin, I'm bringing sexy back. Like, oh.
Very good, very good. I love Yu-Gi-Oh! Abridged.
I would 100% cosplay Albedo if I could afford a cosplay, 2 could make a cosplay, and oh yeah, Staz is cosplaying on 2 days.
Yeah, I literally said this on the last stream, Seance. I said that Panda should be Albedo and Staz should be Shaltier. And Staz has now almost caught up with Overlord, so she will actually understand what we're talking about.
Oh my god, that would be so much fun.
But I also, like, she's having enough trouble trying to make the cosplays that she's making.
I know. You'd have to buy it. Like, it would just be, like, the wings. I can't imagine anyone being able to make it. Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Winter is coming.
Clanad reaction? What on earth is Clanad?
You not heard of Clanad?
Mate, I don't think you quite grasp how much I stay out of anime stuff.
It's just on Crunchyroll, like, it's always just, like, there.
I don't go on Crunchyroll that much unless I'm going to react to stuff, so I can tend to ignore everything else. Especially since... and I've just Googled it to see what it is, and it's just a picture of 5 high school girls looking at it, so I wouldn't have paid it any attention.
I am back.
Konosuba has any... She is great. But I like all the girls in it. I think they're all great. And then we've got Dark General Scale says, if you guys cosplay Coctus, if you live in the UK and you're going to MCM Comic Con, I would love to see a Coctus cosplay. And DeeBeeGeek,
that'd be so epic.
Look at Brent.
Oh, Brent with a donation. I just came back from the loo, dude. What's up? Have any of you watched or have any plans to watch Code Geass? I think Psycho has watched Code Geass.
I have indeed watched Code Geass. Up until I watched Overlord, it was probably my favorite anime ever. I watched it both subbed and dubbed, both seasons.
There's some Psycho Gold trivia for you guys.
I really want to watch Code Geass, but I just haven't. Oh, thank you so much for the follow.
Code Geass is one of the few animes where I will, and I know that not everyone's going to agree with me, but I will actually say I actually prefer that one dubbed. And that is partly, and this DeeBeeGeek is going to make a lot of sense in a minute, it's because it came out, I think it was 2004 is Code Geass the first season, or was it 2005? But the main character is Johnny Young Bosch.
I see why you watched it in the dub.
Yeah, well, at the time, I didn't have the ability to watch any anime in the sub. I watched, like, my anime watching years was early 2000s, and then pretty much nothing. Then I came back to it, and then, believe it or not, the anime that actually brought me back to anime was Psycho Pass, which is another anime I love to death, which is a cyberpunk.
Oh, I love Psycho Pass, dude. We could totally talk about Psycho Pass.
Yes,
I love Psycho Pass.
We will do that at some point.
Man, Psycho Pass is one of my favorites, dude.
Yeah, it's so good. And that brought me back to anime, and then DeeBeeGeek was making reactions, and I was like, you know what? I want to watch anime again. I can probably do the same thing.
Sorry, I've got to say, Grundy's not up to date with Overlord, so he's muted it. But he's just joking around in my chat. He just went, "Oh my god, I can't believe the reveal about Sebas being a woman either. Oh my god, that's so wild. And it explains a lot."
What?
Just to let you guys know. That's
so...
what I thought, Victor. I was just about to ask if that's Tanya, because I looked at it and I was like, and it was the cross on the like the medal kind of thing, and I was like, is that Tanya? And I was just about to ask, so I got my phone out. I was like, I need to ask this. That's so cool.
Robso asks, if we were to all cosplay, who would be Ainz, Psycho, or D? And that Door Candy says, Psycho, you've never seen Clanad? Lad, I cried. Well, yeah, I've never even heard of Clanad until today, dude.
I think that DeeBeeGeek would make a great Demigear.
Yeah, I agree.
And
I have no problem with that. And my
I'd,
happiest skin farm.
See, I think I'd make a better Entoma than I do an Albedo. Although I will take Albedo because she is amazing.
Albedo is the best waifu.
And then Gold, I could see... Who can I see Gold being?
Thank you, Lude Lolly, for joining us. Have a good night, dude.
You could probably pull off Ainz because you've got like broad shoulders. So like you know how his like jacket is kind of like out.
Yeah.
Because obviously he's a skeleton, so he's like tiny.
Yeah. No. I was
So,
actually
like-
thinking like legit. There's no way we could do it in time for October, but maybe on a future convention, I would totally do that. I would.
That'd be epic.
I would cosplay a character in armor for sure because I used to do Stormtrooper armor, which is a more trivia that I don't think I've ever really talked about on the channel, but I used to own a full replica Stormtrooper armor, and me and my friends used to go around and do stuff in costume all the time. So I love being in like cosplays that are full body. I just enjoy it. It's so much fun.
Yeah, it's epic.
Gonzalez says I'm trying to convince my friend to cosplay as the Neuroness.
Oh dear.
Grendy made me laugh again with a little odd when Ainz turned up to a village and turned the whole village into chickens, but it opens up an interesting new angle. The goblins being scaly green chickens was a nice touch.
Several people have said... Oh, sorry. Carry on.
So I was just going to say, apparently I'm more like the bunny ears maid.
Oh, yeah. Several people have actually agreed with me and said that the dub is much better for Code Geass, hands down. And I agree. Like, not just because Johnny Bosch is the lead actor, but, like, I just think the dub is really good for Code Geass.
Yeah, no, there's some anime that has got great dub.
I think a lot of the... Go on.
High School DxD, which I only watched last night, it's got a great dub.
Oh yeah, I saw you post that, and that's another anime that some people have said to me about before. Is it good? Is it worth watching?
It is extremely lewd, but it's got a great story.
That's what I've heard about it as well. I've been told to watch it, and then someone was like, "It's not very like safe to watch, but it's like it's actually good once you get past all the boobs."
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
what
like
I always-
it's like for me, it's just a Patreon exclusive. It's not going on YouTube. There's no way that you even make it onto
Yeah.
YouTube. Not a hope in hell.
Oh,
Not
okay.
a hope in hell, dude.
Would it be too time consuming to do a live read? I've seen it work before. It would not be too time consuming, mostly because I read at the speed of light. I can probably finish a book faster than I can finish an anime series, but...
I think he means out loud.
Yeah, I know he means out loud. And I would happily read it out loud, and I would probably do voices for the characters, but I have no idea if people would really be interested in that Mario Mask. I know that...
I think
Oh my
people
God.
would be interested in the light novels. I think people would be definitely interested in
We
that.
should all do different voices.
That could be pretty fun, like if we were to do a live reading.
That would be fun.
We need to do an Overlord abridged, like clips, like your.
Yeah.
Attack
We
on
were
Titan
talking
one.
about that last time. That would be so much fun.
Yeah, that would be funny, definitely.
Has anyone watched Log Horizon? I have not.
I have not, but DeeBeeGeek has.
I watched the first episode. That's it.
I have just seen that, and I will scroll down in a second, but I need to catch up, so give me 2 seconds, I'll speed run through this. Would you consider watching Terraformers? Yes, it's on my list. So that is fine. Psycho will be Ainz? Yes. Albedo is the best waifu 2018? Yes. Best waifu in Overlord hasn't showed up in the anime yet? Can't comment then. I don't want to sound condescending or anything, but it's demi-urge, as in urge. The urge to do something.
Demiurge.
Yeah, I know, that's what I say. Sheltier and Albedo
Yeah,
are
I
neck
say
and neck.
demiurge now. I used to say demirga.
I still think Demiurge.
And Brent
No.
Heflin with a $5 donation. Code Geass also has like the best opening ever. Oh yes, the opening of Code Geass. I have that on my computer. Not on this computer because this computer has no music on it whatsoever. But it's not behind me. But my old laptop, which I still use from time to time, definitely has it on it still with all my old anime music.
Yeah.
So yeah, if you haven't seen it, DeeBeeGeek, like I definitely recommend giving it a watch. Like for once, I've seen an anime that you guys haven't. It's great. I would so rewatch Code Geass to then talk about Code Geass. Overlord opening is better than Code Geass. It depends which opening. The first season of Overlord, yeah, probably. But are you talking about the music or the actual opening? Like, you know, are we comparing the openings or the music for the openings? Because we had this conversation last week and people got very confused.
I freaking love like all the openings, but season 3's opening is. Oh, DeeBeeGeek, can I ask you something? And I can't remember if I've asked you this already. Just slightly off topic, just for a second. The Attack on Titan openings always have been badass. The most recent series, the opening does not fit.
Well, a lot of people said it's very fitting for the current season.
Everyone says on my streams that it's not, and it's like like it goes from so badass to like da da da.
Yeah, just like really mellow. We're not used to that at all. Like when I first listened to it, I was like, wait, what the hell is this? Even like listened to it a few times, I'm still not a big fan of it, I'll be honest.
Yeah, I'm not a big fan of the. I can't lie.
North Bravo in your chat, DB, asks you, do $1 patrons get access to your unedited videos or no?
No, they don't. The $1 patrons get access to exclusive content now and again, and voting polls for certain anime series that I'm watching. $5 pretty much get access to everything, bar the new $10 tier that was just added today. So,
is that your rated R superstar?
Yeah, the rated R tier is now available for $10.
Yeah. I saw that and I was like, that's a good idea. But as I've just added a $10 tier myself, I won't be doing the same thing. Because mine's different. But
$11 tier.
Ben just said, would you watch the live action Overlord in the make right now? I've been a fan of live action versions of things. Especially when it comes to anime.
I will check out the Overlord live action version, just like I will check out the live action Mob Psycho 100 that Netflix is making.
Oh shit! Look what I was just saying. Actually, I'm gonna see if I can put this up on Obia. This is hilarious.
While DeeBeeGeek's doing that, someone in your chat has said, "Can you guys convince me to give code Geass a try? I'm on the fence." Not without giving you spoilers, as I'm the only one in this stream that has seen Code Geass. But watch the first 2 episodes. If you're not interested after that, you probably won't be interested. It is one of those anime. I can't remember exactly if the scene I'm thinking of is at the end of the first episode. I think it is. And if you're not wanting to know more about what just happened after the first episode, I don't think you'll be interested. It is just one of those anime that it'll either grip you or it won't. And it gripped me, and I remember that I burned through that anime in like a weekend. The first season at least. And then R2, which is the second season, is amazing. And if the rumors are true, there is an R3 coming, and I have absolutely no idea how there can be an R3, which will only make sense to you if you've seen the anime. Do not spoil it for Panda and DeeBeeGeek. But if there is, I will be definitely doing a reaction series to that. That will be incredible.
Did you
a lot of
say
people
that you would watch the live action of Overlord? Just sorry.
I personally wouldn't.
Because it doesn't actually exist.
No. Alright, yeah, but I wouldn't anyway, if they made one, because I've just lost all hope for live action anime movies.
Someone mentioned the Death Note one. So I was going around Twitch and I was just watching random streams, and I find it really fun just talking to people in the chat. And there was this one person who, when I said like hi in the chat, mentioned that he clearly disliked anime. And it was kind of entertaining. But he mentioned that he was like, I've watched, what do you say? I've watched like, what was it? Oh, I forgot to say, it was like Pokemon and stuff like that. And I was like, yeah, no, those are. And he said, and he was like, well, what would you recommend for someone for like first time watch? And I said Death Note. And he was like, oh no, I've seen the film. And I was like, no. No. I was like, no. No. Stop it. No.
So,
no.
A load of people have just told me that R3 isn't a series, it's just a film. That's fine. I'll still watch it. But yeah, it's going to be interesting. I don't know anything about it, guys, so there's no point asking me questions. However, someone has just asked me, I thought about becoming a Patreon to watch the Irregular at Magic High School reaction. Which tier do I need for that? $5. You don't need anything higher. The $10 tier, right now will not help you with the high school reactions because they were on hold for a moment. However, they are actually starting again this week, and $5 will get you the ability to see high school, but if you want to basically get them to jump ahead further in the series, like get more episodes faster, then the $10 tier gets you access to more episodes ahead of schedule, basically.
I like Grundy's idea for a live-action Overlord, is that Ainz has a skeletal voice.
Interestingly, loads of people seem to be trying to tell us that Overlord Season 4 is going to be in 2019, and then a load of other people are like, wait, Season 4 is confirmed? And I don't think it is.
No, it's not confirmed yet.
I'm
I'm regularly checking the website.
I think it was a question rather than a statement.
This is what I was trying to get up, but I couldn't get it up on the stream. It's Ainz and Albedo. Albedo is holding Asuna's head from SAO, and Kirito is practically dead.
Right. That sounds amazing. Please send it.
It
is amazing.
Can you send it to us in Discord, DB?
I think so. I'll have to do it on my phone because I can't actually save it directly from Twitter for some reason. But I'll send it on Discord. I shall send you the goods. But yeah.
Sorry if you guys can hear me eat. I'm really hungry.
It's okay.
It's all good. You gotta eat. You gotta
Just
eat,
hear
girl.
me like... I'm sorry.
Mario Mask. I've never watched Attack on Titan, so
Oh, it's so good.
I plan to. It is a series that is coming, but it is not a series that is happening just yet. But to DeeBeeGeek and Panda, they ask, have any of you read the manga, and if so, would you give any reviews or like a monthly chit chat like you're doing for Overlord?
Well, my plan was to, because I know you guys aren't going to be able to today, and it's going to be hard for me, like, you know, talking, you know, to myself, I guess, besides the chat.
You
so
stream every day, practically. You can talk to yourself.
With people, when I go by myself, you've seen my drawing streams, I go insane.
That's true.
But, I was thinking about if I was, when, like, for instance, the day where, like, you guys can't make it or something, I would do both a combination of the Overlord and Attack on Titan, because I watched both on today. Like, I did both my reactions earlier on that are on Twitch. So it's like, it would just make more sense for me to go straight after.
Yeah.
I think, because I will be doing this every week, it's just whether you guys are able to come by.
I mean, I would, as long as I'm off. Like, it all depends on hours. Like, it's not a guarantee every week. But
That's
even
what
if
I mean,
we could fit it in a day that we're all free, which is rarely. Like, I'm surprised that we're free for the second week in a row at the same time, you know? So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. We'll just take it as the weeks go by. I mean, I love talking about Overlord, or anime in general, so
Yeah.
it's fun. Like,
It's the same for me. Like, Tuesdays are probably a day that I will almost always be free. However, this week and last week, the main reason why I can just sit here and stream as long as I like is because my partner's doing night shifts, so she's not here. So I can just do what I want in essence, and because I have my meetings on a Tuesday as well, I won't be at work currently, but obviously that's subject to change. Someone has asked, have you guys watched Mondaji Tachi? No, I haven't. I have just looked it up. It looks interesting, but I've never even heard of it, dude. So, what about you two?
No. If there's like a English translation, I don't really know anime by the Japanese titles, like the original titles. Thank you for the follow.
That is a good point.
let's try it.
Okay, that's not even its full name. It's Mondaji Tachi ga Isekai kara kuru so desu yo. Yeah, no, I've never heard of that.
Oh my god.
That's
It's like Higurashi no Naku Furuni.
Yeah. If you want a more... Go on.
Thank you.
There's some really long anime names, seriously.
If you want a more lighted... no. Read the text. Don't invent your own. If you want a more light-hearted MMO-based anime with an overpowered main, Isekai Mao To Shogun Shoji no Doro Majutsu is interesting, though the quality is nowhere near Overlord. Fuck's sake.
Whoa, that name though, epic.
Let me try that again. Isekai Mao Toshokan Shoji Nodoro Majutsu. There we go.
There we go. Nice with a little bit of an accent there, bro.
I can read Japanese normally, but when I try to read anime or when I try to pronounce anime names, I swear my brain just doesn't work. Like, honestly, if you give me pronunciations when I'm not streaming or recording, I'm usually pretty good, but I cannot do a lot of the names for some reason in anime. It irritates me.
Hey, I finally got the image to show everyone. Here we go.
Oh, yay. Are you able to send it? Someone actually just asked if I could show them.
There it is. Epic. Fan art at its finest.
Did you put it in the Discord?
Oh, yeah, I'll do that now.
Okay, thank you.
I'm just going to leave it up there for people to look at and see.
Ainz is definitely a beast, 100%. I would love to watch a spin-off series of the Overlord NPCs. But I'd like to watch more about the other Guardians, just like their daily lives. Like when they're not just doing stuff. Fine.
The English title is "Problem Children Are Coming from Another World, Aren't They?" ?
I have not, but like I love an anime called Butler. I absolutely love it.
Black Butler.
Oh, Black Butler's so good.
Yeah, I think I watched the first few episodes. I need to get back into it.
I've never watched it. I've never watched Black Butler or Black Clover.
So goddamn worth it. Oh, it's so good.
Can we all agree Ainz was a beast today? I think we pretty much all agree that Ainz is a beast today.
Yeah. Ainz is a beast every day.
Yeah.
That's safe to show, isn't it?
What? The image?
Yeah, of course it is.
Yeah, it should be fine.
It's fan art. It's fan art.
A lot of people want to know what we think are gonna happen in the next episode of Overlord, and that's like, I don't know, I can't exactly guess because I don't see the Emperor apologizing, but at the same time, I don't know how far Overlord the anime would go. I'm sure in the light novel they go into great detail about what happens, but I'm very curious to see whether or not we actually get a full-blown confrontation between the armies of the Empire and the army of Nazarick, which I want. That's what I want to happen, but I don't think it's what will happen.
Sorry, I realized I completely just like forgot what I was originally saying about the because I just got sucked into Black Butler in my mind. The Japanese title, I don't know if this is how it's pronounced, but it's spelled Shitsuji or something, and I just see the word shit and I'm like, I just have it as Black Butler. I can't with that. I'm sorry.
I'm beginning to think that my chat is deliberately trying to make me read out these long names now. Actually, Isaki, Mao, Toshokan, Shoji, Nodoro, Majutsu have the one thing that Overlord lack: an enemy that can do something.
Tracking says, bless the artist that made that picture. Yes, bless him. Bless him indeed.
Roos asks, have any of you watched ReZero? Whilst Overlord is a guilty pleasure, I think it's my favorite Isaki. I have never watched ReZero, though I do plan to, but I know that DeeBeeGeek has.
Yes, I have, and it's one of the most messed up anime of all time.
See, I was told to watch ReZero, and then someone told me, well, a lot of people told me that Fate/Zero was the one before it. So I watched Fate/Zero, and then people were like, yeah, no, it's not to do with ReZero.
I was going to say,
ReZero is its own thing. Fate Zero is a part of the Fate series.
Yeah.
Like, what? Who said that?
Sibas is one hell of a butler. Don't get me wrong. Whew,
oh, Sevis is just the best.
Seance, that's exactly why I want to see that. I want a full-on bloodbath. I want Ainz to say to the Guardians, yeah, you know what? I'm bored of entertaining these people. All of you just go out there and have fun. Just carve up the country and just indulge yourself.
Yeah, epic. Eduardo Ramirez, love the stream, guys, but I'm logging off. Have a great stream. I'll see you later, dude.
Cheers,
Thanks
Eduardo.
for being here.
Is Overlord the best anime of all time? No. Sorry.
Nord Bravo, guess who's a $10 Patreon geek? Oh, dude, thanks, bro. Appreciate it. The high school D&D sucked you in, I guess.
Albedo's in a room making Ainz dolls, 100%, yeah. Hey Daddy Fetish, and hey Ghost.
Oh, hey Daddy Fetish, and Ghost over in Panda's chat.
They cool.
It is I, Psycho Gold Gaming, but I am currently not streaming on Twitch. I'm streaming on my YouTube channel, which is Psycho Gold Videos. And Ghost is in the Psycho Gold Videos chat. Hey, Ghost.
Hey, what up, Ghost? What's up?
Ghost is a big supporter of all of us, actually. He pretty much always comes by to any of the streams that me and Panda do, and anyone over from our Discord. So thank you for coming by, Ghost. If any of you are on Twitch, go and check him out on Twitch. He streams, like, PlayerUnknown Battlegrounds and Rainbow Six Siege. He actually does like proper FPS gaming stuff I don't touch.
He's a cool, funny guy. My throat. Rice got stuck in my throat. I was like, ah.
What about Death Note? Oh, see,
Death Note.
We had this conversation last week, Baba, and everybody couldn't believe. No, I have never seen Death Note.
Oh, Jesus, yeah, I forgot that. What?
Oh my god, yeah, you haven't watched Death Note.
I love oh wow, the time reaction
your
there.
life
Do you know? Do you know the way you love Code Geass?
Yes.
You'd love Death Note.
Yeah, I probably would.
Hold on. Let me go grab my
like
L
anybody
plush.
that's told me that, like, if you want something that's similar to Death Note, watch Code Geass and vice versa. And I'm
Hold
like,
on.
wait, I haven't seen Code Geass, but you haven't seen Death Note, so that would be interesting.
I'm going to do a reaction to Death Note. Like Frostex.
You need to.
Frostex even said like it's his favorite anime, so he will come by and follow that one religiously. Yes. Every time I say this stuff, my chat always explodes. No, I haven't seen Death Note. It is faster to list the anime that I haven't seen than the anime I have seen.
And the Death Note dub is actually fantastic. I watched both sub and dub. They're both equally as good. Dub is great.
I won't ever
Right,
live
okay.
stream reactions on YouTube, Eric, because if they take it down, you lose the ability to live stream for stuff like this.
Yeah, pretty much.
I just left quickly just to grab some stuff to show and tell with Panda. So speaking of Death Note, I actually have the Death Note myself.
So do I. I could one up you, girl. Give me a second.
And not to mention all of the rules and also all of the text from the anime too. So all of the names he writes in.
I don't think DeeBeeGeek's
awesome.
there anymore, Panda.
It's okay. And then my friend got me an L plushie, which is kind of scary, but it's adorable, and he's got cake.
I obviously have no Death Knight. No, Death Knight?
Death Knight.
No, Death
Great
Note
anime.
merchandise. Having never seen Death Note. But in the other room, if you want to talk fairy tale merchandise, I'm fairly confident me and Jade will one-up most of you, because the other room is full of fairy tales merchandise.
If you have anything of Gargiel, I'm full on just gonna rob it out your house.
I've never ever watched Fairy Tail.
And I've then got my Attack on Titan merch too, which is I've got a little Levi plush.
I've never finished Fairy Tail, and I actually wanted to start watching Fairy Tail again and do it as a reaction series on YouTube, but Jade loves Fairy Tail. It's like one of her favorite anime, so we were watching it together, and then the bastards took it off of Netflix.
When you watch Death Note, you're gonna love this guy. I know you can't see my stream. Yeah, it's probably delayed, but
It is delayed, but it's fine. I have it open.
I then have my Black Butler pocket watch.
Oh yeah, that guy, Ryuk.
Ryuk is the best.
The Apple King.
Do you read manga? If so, The Promised Neverland is amazing, and if you don't know, it will get an anime adaptation on January 2019. I don't read manga like that because of the cost, not because I don't read manga. But I actually do know about The Promised Neverland because in the Psycho Gold Discord, the link of which is in all of my YouTube videos, we were actually talking about manga that are going to become anime in 2019, and that was one that people were talking about. There's also another one that I am excited for. That is That Time I Got Reincarnated into a Slime, I believe is the English name, and it is from the same people, I'm told, who actually make Overlord. So I am
That's 100%
super
relatable too.
excited by that.
Oh, yeah, very excited about that. Definitely.
Did you see my L plushie?
I did. I have
You
seen
know
it
what?
before,
No, I
though.
didn't. Show it again.
My L plushie. And then my Aaron plushie. And then my llama alpaca corpse plushie.
Oh, yeah. You like plushies, I see.
I don't like plushies. I love plushies.
I was expecting that. I was expecting that response.
And then I have, I think you'd like this. It's like a phone holder, but it's Aaron, like when he was holding the boulder.
No way, that's badass.
But he's got a butt. But it's
That's
so
cool.
cool.
That is cool.
I don't know if it's even gonna.
I can only
okay.
imagine the stuff that you're going to pick up at Comic-Con now.
Oh my god, you have no idea. When I went to EGX, I had the biggest backpack ever, and I filled it up with merch. Thank you for the follow.
Is The Last Airbender an anime? Oh, that's a tough question.
Isn't that American though?
It
It's
is
an
American,
anime.
so yes.
It is classified as an anime.
It is technically an anime, yes. Psycho Gold should react to Death Note if he hasn't seen it. Psycho Gold plans to. Oh, see ya, Robs. Thank you for sticking by in the streams for so long.
The Real Dustin says, are these streams posted on the channel? Yes, they are. All streams are posted on the channel. They go live after the stream's over.
Yes. Both me and DeeBeeGeek have our live streams archived on YouTube, and Anime Panda has her streams over on Twitch. She highlights them, so you can rewatch them whenever you want.
Oh yeah, be sure to leave a like. I feel like we haven't said that enough in the stream. Leave a like, dudes. Don't forget, on both streams. Of course,
it's okay.
on Twitch.
We're flagging on viewers now anyway. I think everybody's going to bed.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I noticed. But still, though, we got the MVPs that are still here.
Yes, thank you to those of you who are still here, and don't forget to, like DeeBeeGeek said, please like the stream. I got a crazy amount of likes last time for my first stream, so I'm hoping to top it. I wish I could remember the number, in which case I'd tell you, but I can't. Slime U, yes, that is the anime that is the manga I'm talking about. That's going to be an anime. I can't wait for that. It looks incredible. I might even, depending on how much it costs, I might even try reading it before the anime comes out.
Did you watch Devilman Crybaby, Psycho?
I never got round to it. I planned.
It's good.
I actually was thinking about that the other night, and I was like, I never actually got around to watching that. And then I thought about it. I was like, you know what? I might make that a Patreon series.
It probably won't be great for YouTube though, because it kind of fits into the R-rated genre.
I know it does. I know Devil May. I've not watched this version of Crybaby, but I have watched
Devilman versus
yeah, Devilman versus 009. But I know the character of Devilman anyway. Like, he's one of those series that I've followed previously because I like the dark stuff anyway. Like Psychopaths, which I really want to do a stream with you talking about Psychopaths now.
Oh man, love Psychopaths.
I can't believe that I didn't know you'd seen Psychopaths. I'm so lost.
That's so weird. Psychopaths is great. I have to admit, the first season is much better than the second.
Oh, massively. The first season is amazing.
Because of a certain character that didn't make its way to the second season.
Yes. Which
is a big letdown for me, but still, it was a great season.
Did come back for the film.
Yeah, that's true.
How about a reaction video series on the grandfather of MMO-based anime, Magic Knight Rayearth? I have never heard of that anime.
Neither have I.
Whether or not I would do a reaction series would greatly depend on how friendly the people who did that series are to reactions in the first place. Somebody else says, watch Grisaya series if you're into badass main characters like Ainz. It has 2 seasons and a 3rd is on the way. It's funny, like a lot. Oh, sorry, Panda. You haven't spoken for a while. Go.
No. I was just sorry. I was just gonna say. Someone sent me a really cute GIF of Princess Rena, and it's her going really cute to like her scary smile. Also, unfortunately, I'm not going to EGX this year as I spent all my money to go on Comic-Con. Sanctual says, please look up Overlord, the Undead King on Google. It's a side story of the daily lives of the Guardians of Nazarick. I recommend you read it on a site. But I don't want to not support true release, but if that is like a manga I can actually buy, if it's like a small, probably I might be able to afford like one.
Yeah, I think there is a hard copy of that.
Ghost,
Sure.
give me a second. Like, I can give you that link. He doesn't know how to get to DeeBeeGeek's channel. No, wait, hang on. What am I saying? Ghost, it's in the description of my stream. I've linked to both Anime Panda and DeeBeeGeek's channel.
Yeah, we're even on my stream as well. I've got the other two as well. So.
Sorry, I disappeared for so long. I was trying to put all my stuff back to where it was.
It's okay.
I have a massive geeky display cabinet, and I was like, and then a bunch of plushies fell on the floor, and then I felt bad for them, so now I have the plushies on my chair. Kaneki, how dare
Stream is ending. No, it's not. Not yet. Ichijiku, is that your name? Sorry, dude, I can't see it very well. I came across your channel and DeeBeeGeek's 2 weeks apart and subscribed, believing I will get the best anime reactions from you two, only now I know that you two actually know each other today. Yes.
Well, small world it is.
The funny thing about that, the unique, is so many people don't know that me and DeeBeeGeek have known each other for a very long time. We actually
Since
both...
the beginning.
Yeah, we both pretty much started making gaming YouTube videos around about the same time. And what's really funny is DeeBeeGeeks just did a reaction to Streets of Rage 4. I did as well, but we don't have the same amount of views on our reactions. I think DeeBeeGeek has over 1,000 and I have 70. But we'll go into that. But in his reaction, he actually put a video in it to when he did a video to Streets of Rage way back when he started doing YouTube, which he cringed at. But that video is actually the video that made me subscribe to DeeBeeGeek's channel, and I reached out to him and said that we should do a collaboration because we both like Streets of Rage, and we both like Power Rangers, and we both did a Power Rangers side-scrolling game called Beats of Power, and then because of that, we then both played Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystaria, and the reason why I bring that up is because DeeBeeGeek, myself, and the Anime Panda actually streamed Dungeons & Dragons Chronicles of Mystaria a few weeks ago, and it's the first time we managed to finish that damn game. So we are all linked together through gaming, even though we all do anime reactions.
Yeah, it's pretty interesting, actually.
73 likes. Go for it, Mario Mask. I'm actually watching both your streams. Anime Panda is streaming as well over on Twitch if you want to go say hi to her. She also does anime reactions on Twitch.
She does. Her link is in the description below, dude. Show the support. Show the love. Spread the love.
I know that Twitch can be a pain because obviously the videos don't stay, but every single reaction I've done of anime gets highlighted and it goes into a collection so it's easier for people to watch. And it doesn't leave. Broly, a cupcake. Broly being a cupcake would be awesome. Apparently, Gogeta is confirmed on the new Broly movie, which would be interesting to see.
Gogeta?
So they're making... okay, I see where this is going. Let's not go into a Dragon Ball topic. I could be here all day.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's if we're going to do that, end stream, start a new stream.
Start Dragon Ball, yeah.
And we'll be up for the next 3 hours.
Anto asks what my favourite video game is, but I feel like it'd be cool to ask everyone this.
Just quickly, Ghost has gone over to your stream, look, DeeBeeGeek, and he said he subbed and dropped a like for you.
Oh, CBNX Ghost, what up, my dude? Thank you, bro. Appreciate the love, dude. Really do.
Do you mean favourite video game now, or of all time, or anime video game?
Oh, interesting. So, Psycho Gold, would Streets of Rage be your favorite game of all time?
I missed that. Where was that? Oh, sorry. No, yeah, sorry. I was reading a comment and then I didn't actually register. No.
Really?
What would be?
I don't know is the simple answer. Streets of Rage 2 would be up there. New member? What? What's just happened?
New member.
Yeah,
Trap King Seance.
welcome Trap King stroke Seance as a new member, but new member of what? Have you just like joined
Oh,
me?
he's sponsored. He's a sponsor, dude.
Oh, Seance, you're the first sponsor on YouTube, and you're a part of the Patreon Golden Elite. Thank you very much, dude. You're awesome.
What's a YouTube sponsor?
Yeah, they changed it to member. It's where you join instead of sponsor now. So he's a member, an official member of your channel now.
Nice.
You can do that now.
Yes. Basically, like, you can probably explain it better than me. Explain to Panda what that is, please.
A member is kind of like an exclusive. Once they become a member, they're kind of highlighted in chat, and they also get like perks, like different emoticons and stuff like that. It's just kind of like being the VIP of the chat, really.
It's like being a subscriber on Twitch, Panda.
Yeah, it's a subscribed subscriber.
Yeah, basically because obviously everyone is a subscriber on YouTube. They obviously couldn't call it a subscription like Twitch does, so they had to come up with another name for it. But it's basically the same thing. They pay like a small amount to your channel, and then they can use like emoticons and stuff.
That's cool.
Obviously, there's nothing for you to use, Seance, because this is only my second time ever streaming on YouTube. However, I now have subscriber emoticons over on Twitch, so I will add them to YouTube once I figure out how.
When I see member, I see the old school bimbo dog animation of it was on Game Theory. It was like, wanna be a member, and like that's just what I see anytime I see member now. I don't even know why. And I honestly wouldn't know what my favorite game is. I've played so many.
My favorite game of all time, I would struggle to go back and play it now, but I definitely think it would be my favorite game, is Warcraft 3 The Frozen Throne on the PC. It was, pre-World of Warcraft. It was the expansion to Warcraft 3 Reign of Chaos. And Warcraft 3 as a whole, I probably played that game for close to 8 years. The multiplayer was... It never died. It still has a strong modding community now. It gave birth to the MOBA genre through the map editor feature. It has custom campaigns that are still going today, and it's probably one of the most game-changing RTSs that was ever made, and it's one of the best games that Blizzard ever produced. And RTS games were my favorite type of game growing up, believe it or not. I played Command & Conquer, I played Warcraft, I played anything to do with RTSs. So to answer your question, it's probably Warcraft 3. What about you, DeeBeeGeek?
See, I can never answer that question, bro. I actually never can, because I really don't know what's my favorite game of all time.
Goodbye,
do you
Dork.
do where you've got like, you have one thing in your mind, and then you think of something else, and you're like, oh wait, but that one, and then you go, oh but wait, there's this one. Because that's what always happens to me.
Bacon Sani says it is 20 to 1 in the morning here in the UK. Hello. We are all from the UK, bar DeeBeeGeek who's in Ireland, but close enough. Same time zone.
Yeah, close enough.
Baba asks us, how many animes have you guys watched overall? I haven't actually watched that many. What about you guys?
What anime?
Ooh, I've watched a lot, dude. Not like a ridiculous amount. Like, I probably could count them all, but I wouldn't be able to count them now. I'd have to really have a long think about all the shows I watched.
I've watched quite a few, but I've not got as much as most anime fans do. Purely because I only started watching anime a few years ago. I never even, well, besides obviously Pokemon, but that's like a given.
Yeah, see, that's the thing. Like, I always say I haven't seen that many anime, and then people remind me about all the anime I actually did watch when I was growing up that I didn't realize was anime.
Yeah. Yu-Gi-Oh!, Pokemon, Digimon, all anime, bro.
Yep, and believe it or not, Sailor Moon. I watched Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon? So did I.
I know, I know.
God, I can't believe I said that on stream.
There's so many. There's so many.
Dragon Ball.
Yeah, Dragon Ball Z and Dragon Ball and Dragon Ball GT, believe it or not, and obviously when Dragon Ball came back as Dragon Ball Super.
Beyblade, that was another one.
Oh God, Beyblade. Yeah.
There was Monster Rancher. Who remembers that one?
Yes, and Duel Masters. I used to love Duel Masters. I actually preferred that to Yu-Gi-Oh. I didn't really like Yu-Gi-Oh.
Would Puka be considered an anime? No.
I don't think so. Also, I'm just going to quickly burn through some stuff in my stream chat because I'm so far behind. Caleb Kronos says he is from Brazil and he loves your anime reacts about Overlord. Thank you very much, dude. Thank you for joining the stream. And don't worry about your English. It's far better than some people who are actually English speaking as a first language. So do not worry about it. Have I seen Heaven's Lost Property? No. You can read free manga on Manga Rock. I know. But I would prefer to buy the manga if I'm going to review them because then I can hold it up to the camera and be like, look, I have it in my hand.
Yeah, I'm like that too.
It's strange how people like Ainz because he's badass when he's incredibly insecure and it's falling into a persona narrative he sometimes has no control of. Yes, it is true, but he is changing as we go on. Yes, we saw the news that Gogeta is confirmed in the Broly movie. Bradens, welcome to the stream, dude. You are like one of the oldest subscribers to this channel, so thank you very much for being able to check out a stream.
I was just about to ask, how long do you think we'll be going for, potentially?
I don't mind. Like, if you want to wrap up the streams soon, we can do. But I'm also happy to keep going. Like, it makes no difference to me.
If I was just gonna say I'm quite tired. If we were gonna go for like just a little bit longer, I'll stay. If you were both wanting to go for a few more hours, I might just drop out.
I won't be going for a few more hours.
Well, you know what I mean.
We can say until 1 o'clock, which is in 15 minutes.
Yeah, that works. Joshing says, my favorite games are Command & Conquer and Total War. Yep, I like both of those games. I still play them. Do you watch Erased? I have never seen Erased. I'm assuming that's an anime.
Yeah, I've heard of it. I've not seen it, though.
It's fantastic. You guys need to watch it.
Oh,
is it sad?
It's
really sad, yeah.
Yeah, no thanks.
Okay. I'll watch it, but I've not seen it.
There's a reason I mainly watch comedy anime. It's because I can't deal with sad stuff. It makes me like, if something sad happens, like I'm not a sad person, I'm a pretty happy person. I don't get sad easy. But if something like that, like if I get attached to a character or something happens and it makes me sad, that will last for like a month. And I'll be crying for hours. Like I was having like an day. My friend showed me a music video that had like a sad edge on it, and I was in tears for 4 hours. I was like, I told you not to show me sad, so I'm avoiding sad animes like the plague.
So everybody says completely agree. Warcraft 3 rules. The Frozen Throne expansion was legit. RTS is life. Age of Empires. Yes, I played that as a kid, and I do mean a kid. Favorite game of mine has always been XCOM UFO Defense. The XCOM games ruled. Hello from Canada. Hello, dude. Hello from Canada. Thank you for reaching out from across the pond.
Shout out to Canada.
What do you think of Chinese anime? I've never seen any Chinese anime, so I can't tell you.
Yeah, there's one called King's Avatar that's meant to be okay. It takes the whole in a video game theory.
I thought that anime was strictly Japanese. I didn't think that was true, but someone told me it was, and I'm sure since.
What, the King's Avatar?
No, just in general. Like anime. No. I thought it meant that it was Japanese animation.
But anime in itself is, by definition, from Japan, is what they're saying. But there's American anime and there's Chinese anime, but what it means is it's a show that's styled on anime, so it's just called like American anime and Chinese anime. But yes, by default, anime is from Japan. Like, it's a type of Japanese style / animation.
Yeah.
So, like, there are shows that are made in America that were done in an anime style, like Teen Titans. That is not an anime. But there are other shows that were done in America, like Avatar: The Last Airbender, that is an American anime, because it is basically an anime, but it's not made in Japan, therefore it's not an anime. It's very confusing.
Yeah, I got you.
See ya to those guys who are going off to work. And Totally Not a Yandere says, what's this? This is a live stream. I am coming to you live right now. Chinese anime is getting really good. That's the way most in the West started. Chinese anime just sounds weird, but I heard there are some good ones. Apparently, King's Avatar is one of them, according to DeeBeeGeek.
Yes, it is.
Central says King's Avatar is amazing. Have either of you chat open?
Sorry?
Have either of you got my chat open?
Yeah.
Have you heard of the anime that Anto was talking about? Because I do not want to try and pronounce it, because I will butcher it.
That who, sorry, said?
Anto said.
I can't see any... Oh, Anto... I'm sorry, I can't see an anime that he said that I can't pronounce.
The,
Oh, sorry. Yeah, the one that Grendy then talked about.
Yeah. I recognize a gif of this. Of,
No,
like a principal flooring a deer.
I've never heard of whatever that anime is.
I don't even know how to pronounce that.
I don't like how the language sounds. I watch a lot of... I know DeeBeeGeek does as well. I love kung fu films. I watch lots of Chinese films, so hearing Chinese wouldn't bother me in the slightest. And I watch both. I watch both Mandarin and Cantonese versions of films. Like literally, just. I literally have Blu-rays of Jackie Chan's Police Story 1 and 2 that only just came out. They're like limited edition from Eureka. Get them whilst they're hot. And yeah, I love old Chinese kung fu films and martial arts films. Yes, they're different. They're not the same thing.
Do you remember Jackie Chan Adventures?
Yes.
Who doesn't? So is epic.
I would so freaking
good.
love Jackie Chan Adventures to be released on DVD.
That would be so cool.
So freaking good.
Have they read the Overlord? Oh, light novels. No, we haven't.
No.
Shaman
we know little
King.
bits and bob from our comment section in our videos.
Shaman King. Yes, I remember that. I am from Brazil as well. Good dude.
Yeah, someone, where we go? Dark Central Scale is also from Brazil. Grendy asks, do you watch Wuxia films?
Yes, I do. That's kung fu films, basically.
Oh, I see. And Central, I have not, but I really want to, but I'm trying to find somewhere that I can watch it that supports the artist and
Anyone watched Orange?
You know.
I don't know.
Orange?
Yeah.
Orange.
I've seen Clockwork Orange, and I've seen Orange is the New Black. That's the only Orange.
Queen.
Yeah.
And Orange County, that's it.
The fact that you've seen a Clockwork Orange has just made me chuckle. I'm like, oh god. Yeah, I've seen the Clockwork Orange. I've also seen Orange is the New Black, but Clockwork Orange, damn. That is not what I expected you to say.
Princess
It's the first thing came to mind.
Princess Kitty Cinder says, Yggdrasil is my home. And Overlord, Season 3, Episode 8. And Overlord. If you want, if you have seen and you want to check out some reactions, you've got mine on Twitch that I highlighted earlier. And if you look below here, if you check out both their YouTubes, they're currently talking with me now about it. And it's, yeah, if you wanted to check out some reactions. Winx Club was amazing. OP Dunker. Winx Club.
Eric Langlos says, in Japan, anime is simply a shorthand for animation and refers to all animated series and movies. Only outside of Japan do we actually associate the word anime with only Japan. That is correct. And the reason that we do that is because the term anime is a shorthand only in Japan for animation, which is why we refer to all animation that is done in Japan as anime, and why only animation done in Japan is anime. So no, we are correct that anime is from Japan. It is not meaning that we think that the term anime is what they call it. I know that anime in Japan isn't a thing, and it just means all of animation. But that's why anime can't be a thing that is done in America or China, but it is why we call it Chinese anime and American anime. So, we can debate, but yeah, that's I know, that's my point.
Yes, there we go. If you want to go into specifics, that's it in a nutshell.
Morning from Singapore. Glad I finally made a live stream. Morning, dude.
Oh, dude.
It actually is morning for us as well, but the kind of morning that we should be asleep. Have you ever heard of... Yes, that that anime, totally not a Yandir, is the one that Panda was trying to pronounce, and I'm not going to try and pronounce it either.
Oh, Dave the Dinosaur. Have a good night, fellas. Oh, thanks, bro. Thanks for the donations as well. Appreciate it.
Grundy said it's pronounced Nichijo. Nichijo?
No idea.
Someone in Panda's chat said, I need at least one of you guys to do it. I'll pay the $10 to watch it with DeeBeeGeek as well. And he's talking about High School DxD. I will watch High School DxD, but like DeeBeeGeek, I imagine it will only go on Patreon. But I don't want to do lots of Patreon-only series because my main fan base is on YouTube, and I want to put them on YouTube. That's why I'm on YouTube. So I don't want to constantly pick anime that aren't going to go on YouTube. But yeah, I will watch it at some point.
I will be doing it for free, but I do have a Patreon if you're feeling generous, because I am broke.
The thing is, and I just want to point out, Panda says she's doing it for free, and yeah, I can do it for free, but that would mean that it would have to be a reaction that only has a timestamp, which I don't want to do on YouTube, so that's why I put them on Patreon. It isn't because I want to put them behind a paywall, quite the opposite.
No, I didn't mean it like that.
Okay, I'm going for it. I think the anime is pronounced Nichijo. Nichijo.
That's what I just said there. I just said it there.
I know, but people keep commenting on it in my chat, and they're telling me how great it is, and everyone seems to know about it.
Nichijo.
Lord Deadeye says, I don't know what's happening, but Aura is best girl, and I'm out. Fair enough.
Fair enough.
Oh, man.
Mad says, if I had to pick a
Ainz
favourite game, it would be the classic Doom games. I never played the classic Doom games when I was younger, because it wasn't on the console that I had. Doom was on the Nintendos, if I remember correctly. And I had a Mega Drive, and I don't think Doom was on the Mega Drive.
The Real Dusk Sun says, if the stream is ending soon, then I might go. I dropped the like CDV. PS, I might look for the past streams. Oh, thanks, dude. Appreciate it. Thanks for being here.
I'm actually gonna go after I just have to mention. So someone in my chat, it was Anto was mentioning about Powerpuff Girls. I used to love Powerpuff Girls, and he mentioned about Powerpuff Girls Z. I wasn't really sure about it, and I've googled it, and they've made them anime-esque characters, and I am disturbed.
Isn't that the one where they're older?
Yes.
Yeah, we watched that. Me and my friends watched that in college.
Never even heard of it, dudes.
Yeah, it's an anime where they are literally high school girls now, and they're older, and it's literally an anime of the Powerpuff Girls, but they're older, and they're typical like older teenage girls, and it's everything that you think it is. It is.
Fair enough.
Like it was pretty popular. I remember lots of people used to talk about it at the time, but I don't think it's one of those animes that people look back on now and are like, yeah, we should totally rewatch that.
Yeah. Since it's 1 o'clock, I think it's a good time to end the stream. It was quite successful.
It was on DOS, PlayStation 1, and the Super Nintendo. That's true, it was on the PlayStation 1, but I never actually saw it in the shops to buy. And yes, we will end the streams in a minute. Who of you...
That was said so, like, in a minute.
Who of you is watching Grand Blue Dreaming, the anime about diving? I'm not, never even heard of it.
Oh, I heard of that.
It's terrifying, so it'd be a horror for me, which sounds great. I want to watch more horror stuff and play more horror games.
Josh and Ya says, do you have reactions of Code Geass? If so, I'll give it a try. I do not, dude. I watched Code Geass years ago. So yeah, I don't have any reactions of them, unfortunately. I would still recommend giving it a go, though. Like, I was thinking about doing this a couple of months ago. I am tempted to rewatch the first episode of Code Geass and do a reaction to it just to see if it holds up as well as I think it does, because I haven't watched Code Geass in a very long time. But I remember it being really good.
Yeah.
I keep saying pretty. Princess Kitty Cinder seems to be a big fan of Overlord and says that she has read all the light novels but needs more. girl, honestly, Overlord is amazing, and I need more anime. I need more of it. Bring
Give
on
me
next
more.
Tuesday. Give me more. Give me more. I do live reactions to every Tuesday as well. If you wanted to pop by for that too. It's always fun to watch with more people.
Yeah, defo.
Before we go, the Unique says, what do you think of the dark approach for Ainz as he got rid of the workers he fought in the arena despite the kind way he handled almost every situation before? The thing is, I don't think that he necessarily always handled every situation before this kind. There are definitely plenty of examples of him being evil. And the reason why he wasn't going to show them any mercy is because Nazarick is the place that him and his friends built, and as far as he's concerned, they defiled it. And if he was tempted to show them mercy, they pretty much screwed any chance of that happening when their leader tried to bluff their way out of it by saying that he'd spoken to one of his comrades. And Ainz, yeah, that his fate was sealed.
Yeah.
He shouldn't have done that.
He refers to them a lot as like filthy, like thieves and stuff because they stole loads of stuff. So
well, the thing is he gave them the opportunity. If all they wanted was money, he literally gave them gold that they could just take outside.
I was just about to say that, yeah.
So as far as he's concerned, he gave them multiple opportunities to turn back. Like as Moman, he even said to them, like, why would you risk throwing your lives away? And they said, for greed. And he was like, oh, well, fine then. You know?
Exactly.
Code Geass is great, but it takes a little getting off its feet. I disagree. I mean, on the whole, maybe. But I think that the ending of the last episode, for me, I was like, what? And that for me is enough. And someone else has just said, I watched Code Geass 6 months ago for the first time and it was epic. There you go.
I'm gonna call it a night there, guys. Thank you everyone for joining me, DeeBeeGeek and Psycho Gold. It's been really good fun and I hope to do it again next Tuesday. If you guys are free, please let me know. Because it would be great. And I shall see you all very soon. And thank you for everyone for stopping by and putting up with my Sansa Stark-esque voice thing. But I shall see you all soon. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, cool. Go follow her on Twitch, dudes. It's all in the description.
Exactly. Someone just said, thanks for the best stream and team up between the best reaction channels I know. Thank you, The Unique.
Oh, appreciate that,
okay,
bro.
So I finished my stream, but I just gotta be like, thank you.
Ozai, just before we end this stream, Ozai says, this isn't a spoiler. That's like, I know, dude. I know. I read your comment already. But in the light novel, he mentions that what I just said, exactly. He said that he's going to give them warriors' deaths. But then when they mentioned the fact that they had got permission and they tried to bluff that they, you know, had spoken to one of his comrades, he basically made a decision in his mind that he wasn't going to grant them a warrior's death anymore and that they were going to suffer. Like, they literally could have spared all their pain if they hadn't tried to do that.
Yeah, pretty much.
If you think about it, Code Geass' writing is the most Deus Ex Machinima stupid thing ever, but I love it. Yeah, exactly. That's why I like it. But anyway, guys, that's going to be it for my stream. I'm going to end it here. Thank you very much for joining me. We have been streaming for 2 hours and 32 minutes, and it's been a blast. I've enjoyed my time with both DeeBeeGeek and the Anime Panda, but I'm going to end it here. Thank you for Seance for becoming a member of the channel, and thank you for the couple of people who gave me a super chat donation. That was really cool of you guys. It's the first ones I've ever gotten. But that's going to be it, and I will see you guys in my next video. This is Psycho Gold, signing out. Woo!